spiritual functions, please exercise your right to control yourself and stop listening now. That is, tune out, turn off, on, or out if you're into this sort of thing. And now, for our feature.
Understanding your radio is important.
Yeah.
The controls are simple to operate. The most important being the channel selector. The radio should be equipped
With your favorite radio station, Big Mama Radio, you are waking up right now with that Rise and Grind Morning Show. Man, we are going to do it today one way or another, no matter what Helene makes happen. Good morning. I hope everybody's having an amazing day.
Yes.
We are in hopes of getting Darlene and maybe Fausto in on a Zoom. We'll see. We'll see how it goes today. Betty, good morning. Thank you for the great coffee.
Good morning.
Your coffee was great. Sean's was horrible. I'm
This
just
was
kidding.
white.
I'm just kidding. When I came in, that's what I asked for.
I heard.
Let me see what I can do here today to give you guys what's going on.
I don't know how to
Wacky
change that.
Wednesday hurricane
You
party.
guys, what's going on? You got to mute that.
I don't know how
Wacky
to change that.
Wednesday. Hey, Katie's on.
Oh,
We got a survivor.
We got right. Survivor. All right, let me give you.
She's gonna zoom in shortly.
Who is?
Katie's asking where D is.
What?
Katie wants to know where D is.
Oh, all right. Yeah. She'll. I didn't get the link. My internet was
Uncle
down.
Rico, good morning.
Johnny Appleseed. Man, this is weird. I got used to this. Today is National Compliance Officer Day, National Situation Awareness Day, National Dumpling Day, National Pancake Day, National Johnny Appleseed Day, National Shamu the Whale Day. There you go. Shamu. I didn't know Shamu had his own day.
Really?
I had no idea.
What about Lolita, the killer whale?
No, just Shamu.
Oh.
No Lolita
Is it-
ever.
What?
Yeah, no day for that. You don't give a killer whale a day.
Oh.
Only give Shamu the killer whale. He never killed nobody.
Oh.
There you go. That is what it is today. So get out and enjoy your day. Celebrating a birthday today, Serena Williams turns 43 today. Sean Stockman of Boyz II Men, 52 today. Linda Hamilton, Sarah Connor, and the Terminator. She's 68 years old today. Let's go. And if it's your birthday, happy birthday to you. I hope you have an amazing birthday day here in the middle of the wake of Helene. Now, in my own personal opinion, let me just go ahead and let you know, as someone who lives in Zone A, I live in Zone A. All right, let me just tell you real quick. Hold on, I'm going to get us into what's really going on. Let's stretch it out. All right.
Sure, I got my
So-
volume down. Oh, wow. Look at all these peeps. Katie's stuff, she's still working. We got Jamie's already partying. I mean,
Katie, listen. Listen. I just want to go on the record and just say it from the bottom of my heart. I think we're safe here in Southwest Florida. I'd be on alert for like not hurricanes, but tornadoes and things like that. But our gusts are going to get up to 50 and like 2 o'clock today. Mm-hmm. I'm going to try to, hold on, I want to try to get something here. Some reason. See that? Now that sounds good.
yeah.
All right, now let me get you in.
All right, I'm here.
All right.
Yes.
All right. And we'll just leave that off until someone's there.
All right, that works.
I think Sean went to go make more of his delicious coffee.
Or take a poop.
But too much information. But I will, I want to say that.
Oh, stream sounds good. He went to go check. Oh,
all right,
look, we're here saying he's lazy. He's
I
out
didn't
working.
say he was lazy. I
Yeah,
said he went to
you
go get
said
more
it.
coffee. You're the one that said he was taking a poop.
You said it.
You made him sound lazy, not me. Don't blame me on that one.
Pooping ain't lazy.
By the way, I
It's
really like these
necessary.
tripods, Sean. I really do. I do. I think I want to raise mine all the way up to the top and make it look down on me like a hawk.
Like it's judging you?
Right. What are you doing down there?
What do you want, little man?
So we're here. We're not on the bus today. We are staying safe. I am legitimately Betty's neighbor, so when they built a studio in their house, I was like, yeah, you're going to do that? Okay, cool.
That kind of worked out.
And then Darlene was already figuring out a way to get out of doing the show last night and then followed it up with another way this morning. Solid.
Southwest is flooded right now.
Right. And now we send her to the Zoom, and she's going to be like, I don't know. Even if she did dial in, we wouldn't know because Sean's not in here.
Yeah.
Sean's like, I'm going to go listen to the stream and smoke my cigar. I'll be back in an hour.
The hurricane's got her.
Right. Oh, it's flooding in my neighborhood. I was like, wow, maybe you should send the news van to your neighborhood because they've been driving around looking for flooding all morning and can't find it.
All they find is puddles.
Go to Darlene's neighborhood. There's a whole bunch of flooding going on over there.
Oh. Stop doing your crap.
What?
Who are all these people in here? Look at this.
Right, we got so
Why
many
is
people.
everybody awake when they don't have to go to work?
Maybe I was wrong this morning. I said I didn't expect a lot of, but I also said the same thing about Brooks. I said, oh, God,
yeah.
I'm going to go do this trivia all by myself and be bored out of my mind. And there was like legitimately 15 teams elbow to elbow in that bitch. I walked in. I had to park. I had to carry my equipment farther than I've ever carried it, ever. That's how far I had to park. Yeah, I was like, damn.
They don't give you a parking space for your VIP-ness? They should. Like, you're like,
now I got to call Sissy live on the air and ask her why I don't have my own reserve parking.
Yeah, you should.
Right, absolutely.
I would have asked for it.
So
Shocking.
GMC should be open right now. I have an oil change this morning. I don't know. Maybe they are. But I don't think so. I don't think anybody's open. I don't think anybody's open.
Jamie said she woke up because her power kept flicking on and off.
Wow, your power is actually flickering on and off?
Did you pay the light bill?
Right. That sounds more like... Yeah. Did you check to see if it was just the light switch was a little bit unplugged and you needed to push it all the way in? Right. You know what? Allie gets it. A Big Mama parking like a sticker that's good everywhere.
Oh,
Internet is in and out, Fausto says. Oh, bro, I'm sorry you still got to dial up.
He's in Lehigh.
I can do this. Right.
That's fine.
All of a sudden, Lehigh can't struggle through this. They're like, oh, we didn't build it for 20-mile-an-hour winds.
We'll build back better. We'll never forget. I mean, what other things we could do?
Listen, if you're on the water, be cautious. Watch the water. It's going to rise on you today. It's going to come up a couple feet, man. I don't expect it to be out of control, but I'm also not a meteorologist. Now, I will say, I think the one thing that we need to do as a community and those that are watching us, because I call ourselves, someone asked me something yesterday.
What?
First, they asked if I would syndicate this show. And I said, absolutely, as long as I can keep everybody from cussing.
Right. That's why I laughed.
Right. I was like,
okay.
We'll see.
How many violations?
How many delays do you have? Do you have a delay? Because we need a delay.
Yeah. We need a beeper on, like someone press the beep button on demand.
You ready?
That's not what I want. That's not what I want. I want this. So, what was I saying?
So they asked if you would syndicate us.
Oh, and then we got to talking. I don't know what about. I lost track. Everybody's hanging out with us.
I know.
Yeah, Fausto, you live in Lehigh. I can't. Oh, I told him. He goes, are you guys a Southwest Florida station? I said, we're Florida's favorite station, bro. We're Florida. That's who we are.
All of it.
All of it. We did the Bucks game in the bus. You guys, I saw that. Is that really a bus? And I was like, no, bro. It's like, it's not really a bus. It is a bus that we broadcast on. Yeah. And worst case scenario, I could live on.
Right. And our next thing is going to be a boat and a train. If we could get a train and just take us there. A Big Mama train. Whoop, whoop. There you go.
I can't even get Sarah to take a train trip.
I've never been on a train trip.
I took a train from Fresno to Bakersfield in California.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like one where you stay. It was like more like a commuter train. But they had a bar and a little restaurant. I mean, I sat at the bar and got hammered for 3 hours.
Like the ones that have those little rooms, like they have like lounging things. I
never want to go in a train room after you and Sean, ever.
Oh, shut up.
Never. Not doing it.
You probably set up cameras.
By the way,
before.
I've been told by Coach Bob he has a personal big announcement that he wants to make on this show, and he wouldn't even tell me last night. He said he's going to make it on the show. So coming up at 8 o'clock with 3 men and a lady, and actually that'll be the case today because Sean will be in here with 3 men and a lady.
Yeah, literally.
It'll actually be right today.
Literally.
Right, that's crazy.
You know that Bob crashed my son's birthday, and I didn't even know. Like, for real. We went to take my son out to dinner with my parents because we hadn't all done it together yet. And so when they were singing happy birthdays, the staff comes out and they're singing happy birthday, whatever. And this guy's so excited. He's like, happy birthday. I mean, literally screaming. And I was like, I'm not even going to look over there because it's like weird. Oh, well, thank you, sir.
Are you poisoning me? I don't understand why you brought me another cup of coffee.
It's the leftover LSD.
I don't believe this. No, I was talking shit about your coffee, then you bring me coffee. Nah, bro.
Well, I had to hit the whole checklist of everything you said I was doing.
No.
Oh. Did you wash your hands?
Maybe.
In the coffee?
Right. I don't trust that cup at all, bro.
Hurricane.
You're like a
rules are
brother to
different.
me. No, fuck that. I'm not drinking it. I'm not drinking that cup, bro. I'm just letting you know I don't trust you.
Pass
All
it
right.
over here.
That
then.
smells good, though. I got to drink it. Amazing.
You got some caramel.
The only person in the world that likes my coffee.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's actually really good. I like that. So
That's the caramel.
I'm a
Bucks
black
people.
coffee with Splendid guy. That's who I've been. I've been that guy my whole life. I hope everybody stays safe today and enjoys your free day because although Sean is very panicky.
No power, Heather says for her.
No power for who?
Heather says no power in North Fort Myers.
Come on.
Girl.
Power goes out here, guys. We're not trying again. I'm not like if we were at the bus, we would never lose power.
Right, just the satellite when
This
we're
is
going
true.
60 miles an hour wind.
Here, it's a 5-minute delay.
Hi,
I'm
Sean.
letting you know. I will. What is the when you bought
Hey,
that?
Jamie.
I got to talk to you real quick, Sean, as our chief engineer, because
Uh-oh.
as the program director, I believe that we could broadcast in the eye of the storm.
Well, in the eye of the storm, there's no clouds.
Right, but that's who I am. Like I'm.
Only
I've
syndicated
always
people
been-
do that.
Yeah.
It's happening, girl. You can say what you want, but it's happening. All right. Listen, here's what's happening in radio. But no, I got a question for you. I don't want to lose track. When you bought this magnet for the Starlink, did it tell you what it was rated at? What speed?
No. but I
What
can-
wind speed?
But I can tell by lifting it up off the bus that it's got to be under 60 pounds because we stand on top of the ladder and lift it up over our heads.
Right.
So I think that that's probably where it is. But also the amount that attaches it to the magnet
Right.
is not that sturdy. So if wind catches the back of that dish, I think it'll lift off that magnet.
I don't.
I love it when you talk science.
If it doesn't, then we
Stop it. I'm in the room.
If it doesn't,
You
then-
weirdos.
if it doesn't, and we want to test it someday, we can drive down the road and see. But if it survives, then we could
We
broadcast
need a fake
while
one.
we're moving.
We
down
need
the road.
one that's not like we need to try it sometime.
or just have a backup ready.
Right. Right.
That way
No,
if it
I don't
goes
want to
bad
break
on
nothing. I don't want to break nothing. I'm not that guy. I'm tired of breaking shit. I mean,
That piece
when I
of
bought
the
a
dish,
bus, I didn't know it meant boat in another language.
that piece of the dish is not that expensive, but getting one right now would be nearly impossible. So that would take us down for a week or two.
Right? Yeah, we're cool, man.
We
We're
got to
good.
figure out what the bus stands for. Because, like, boat is, what was boat? Is
Bust out
about
another
1,000.
1,000.
So,
Bust out unlimited surplus money.
This is bust me another 2,000 in a satellite
Right.
dish.
Right.
yeah.
Oh, there we go.
But it's looking
I'm
good,
starting to
though.
understand how to work this high-tech piece of machinery that Sean buys.
It's nice, but it's definitely different. The mics
Yeah,
are
it's just a
different,
little bit
everything's
more.
different.
What it is, it's not quick. Like for us radio personnel, it's ought to be simple, quick, and we got to be able to turn the things down. But I'm starting
Well,
to
I
figure
mean,
out how to do
with
it.
your equipment, you got the pedals under your chair too, right?
Right.
To make it go faster.
What pedal?
Right.
You need the pedals.
Well, let's talk some shit, bro. Talking mad trash. Right.
It's a hamster. Get it right.
Hey, we can go to the bus right now. All right.
There we go, let's
We can
go.
pack this shit up, and I'll take us to the bus right now.
Call Angie, say we're going to the beach. We're on the way.
We should have
go.
broadcast from the beach for
no.
sure.
No.
If it gets bad, I'll stand out there and hold the dish.
What's going on at the beach right now? Anyway, are they flooded? Or has anybody seen anything?
They're not showing Fort Myers Beach at all, really. They're
Yeah.
focused
You know what that
on
means.
St. Pete
Not-
and Tallahassee.
Right.
And
Not a dang thing.
There's nothing to report.
It's just some windy.
You get a better
Windy
update looking on Beach Talk Radio, another digital radio station. Sean, you desperately need light. You look like you're very dark over there.
Yeah,
Very dark
move
over
your
there.
camera.
that was the plan. I was going to turn my camera off, actually.
All right. No, what
Oh.
for? It makes no sense. You're here now.
all good.
Bye, everybody. Just so you know, that's our chief engineer right there, who is in for Darlene, who is saying that she doesn't have power or she's flooded or blocked in.
Her power went out now?
Right. Look, bro.
Stop
You
it.
bet. What?
I heard.
What?
I heard.
Listen,
You're
that's my
bullying.
friend, and I'm not bullying her.
I heard-
She's like my sister, and if I can't talk shit about her, then she's not really my sister, and then she's just gonna get mad, walk out one day, and never speak to me again.
She's much taller than
I
you.
heard there was flooding and blockades over by her, but I didn't hear about the internet or power yet.
The fact that Heather lost power,
Yeah.
she could have lost power, but we all know, and those who love Darlene,
Yes.
she set this up already. All right? God damn. Bro, I know her. Look, I'm just telling you, I've learned her already. It's tendencies. And Heather right now is one of her great friends watching right now. All right? Heather is one of her great friends, and she'll 100% agree with this.
Heather Tagger, so she has to. know.
Right. Darlene set it
not
up in the
even
beginning.
watching.
Well, all right. Last night when she was like, I'm going to zoom in. I'm going to zoom in case I can't get out.
She started that.
And
at
I was
10
like, who
o'clock.
brought that shit up? Because, like, I'm going to zoom in too then. Fuck it. I don't want to get out of bed either.
Well,
all
I heard
right?
that was on the statement list with "We'll test it tonight."
Right.
Yeah.
So-
Nobody showed up. Ooh.
Oh, is that a Zoom?
Oh, now
Well,
that
we
you
made a
No.
chapter.
Oh, she's tagging her. All right. Yeah.
so
So,
You got a little.
and then
nervous
she comes
there.
in this morning. I'm not nervous as shit.
Darlene's
Then
coming
she
for me
comes
now.
in. And, yeah, she can kick my ass, but that's a whole different story.
Yeah, she knows where I live, you know.
Hey, that's my sister. If you pick on me, she'll beat your ass. All right,
we
don't pick
should-
on me.
I think we should set that up as an event. Gain some.
No,
money for-
I've already
money
done that
for
once. I'll
charity.
never do it again. But yeah, I'm not telling the story either. And then this morning, she was like, "Send me the Zoom link. I'll try to zoom in. It's already flooding in my neighborhood. I guess it must have rained really hard last night. Oh, and Mike's truck is blocked in my car, and I'm not gonna wake up the bear." And guys, if you didn't realize she wasn't coming at all at that point, you guys just don't know Darlene, all right? We may get her, say, around 8:30 when she wakes back up, but I'm saying not before that.
Victoria made a good point. She says, listen, if Lee County is off, so is Darlene.
Right.
That's fair. That's how I.
That's
feel.
And you want to know who knows D better than probably Heather? Victoria. Right. Victoria knows. That's her girl. She look. And Darlene don't do
Anything
shit
she
she
does,
don't
she
want to
does
do,
fine.
but she don't ever cancel.
Yeah.
Like, we could have plans to go to the movies, and she'd be like, yeah, we're going to movies. Let's go to the movies. Yeah,
Right.
yeah. Then you call her like at 7 and she ain't there, and she's like, where you at?
Well,
And then the next day she's like, you'll never believe what happened.
yeah.
See, my phone fell in the toilet.
And then I had to go find it.
And then I had to get it out, and then I had to go get a new one. And then on my way to get a new one, Mason started crying, and I had to turn back around
And then Mike
and get
started
Mike
crying.
right. Mike started crying about watching Mason while I go get a new phone. I'm on to this shit. All right,
gonna
I'm
whoop
into
you.
it. Look, I wish you. Look, I
She's
kind
all
of.
cuddle up in her bed.
By the way, when I tell you, if I brought my sister sat here on the show, her and Darlene's tendencies are so much alike. I'm like, God, why did God send you to me? Like, I grew up, my sister I was the baby, all
Yeah.
right? So I could do no wrong. As the baby of the family,
Oh, you were the baby?
oh, I was the baby.
Me
And then
too.
my stepsisters came along and took the new role from me.
Uh-huh.
But they were more delinquent than me as a teenager. So it was okay.
Yeah.
I was still the baby.
Were you the only boy?
Real blood, there's only in my blood family, there's one boy, one girl, me and my sister, that's it.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
But I have a half brother and two stepsisters.
So you got-
And all of us live in Florida now. That's crazy. All of us, all the siblings live here.
they all came
My
down.
sister, one of my sisters lives in Lehigh, but she doesn't come over to my house. I wonder why that is.
It's probably flooded right
It's probably lost internet.
now. no internet.
Right,
She
right.
can't check in with you.
So, what's funny is Darlene didn't even respond to and this is how you know she went back to bed. You want to know how you know she went back to bed?
She sent a message at 5 o'clock in the morning.
She has not responded to the Zoom link saying, I can't get it to connect.
Well, the Zoom link was sent from her, so I was worried she didn't get the notification, so I then pinged her again from mine.
Right.
Let me see. I bet you she's not even read it yet.
No,
That's
she
how we'll
hasn't.
know.
No.
That's how we'll know for sure. If she's read it, then she's choosing to ignore
And just for the record, I got a metal roof, and
She's seen it. She's seen it.
and it was incredibly hard for me to get it.
ignoring you,
She just listened to me. She's like, I'm not going in now. Big's
like,
talking too much shit.
You're going to get it, and I'm excited to watch it.
You know, normally I would say let's hunker down and party, but I feel like as a community we need to start thinking about what we're going to do for the Big Bend. If you're watching Helene and you've watched it on the news, we can sit here and joke about it's not really doing shit besides bringing us sprinkles, but it flooded Cape Coral in Darlene's neighborhood. So
You ain't going to let it go.
right there, it 6 foot deep. It's crazy. But
Such an ass.
I'm not going to let it go. I'm not because, listen.
Never.
Imagine
Bro.
how bad y'all are going to feel when she's sending pictures of 3
I
inches
know.
of
I just want
water
to
in
let you
the
know,
house.
yesterday I got off the show, went home, got my truck, went to my truck, emptied out the whole new studio, brought all that shit home, put it all in my house, got my whole monstrosity of Halloween decorations in my front yard, moved it inside. After that, had to go find a host for another event, had him come over, get him all his gear, pack up all my shit, print up all my shit. He'd take all, in the process of all this, don't forget that I'm
you
also
had
around the house. And then I had Brooks to go do, and then
Yeah.
came home for Brooks and had to wind down after Brooks, wonder is the hurricane coming? What's going to happen tomorrow? So I got to watch like an hour and a half of the news.
Right.
And next thing you know, it's 12:15 and I'm just going to sleep. But guess who's up in here?
Me.
Me.
I didn't do any of that. All I did was wait to test Zoom.
Yeah.
Shut up, Sean. Sean, do you have any siblings?
I have one. He hides from me.
Right, because he got tired of saying, shut up, Sean.
That's fair.
His whole life, he was like, shut up, Sean.
Yeah, he's the baby, too.
Right,
so.
and Sean was the know-it-all brother.
Oh, yeah.
You
He's
know,
big
he was all
brother.
like, well,
He was 8 years younger than
We
me. So
could
that's why
do
I learned
that.
To be that.
But it's going
but-
to be wrong.
but it's going to be wrong. Shut up, Sean. No one wants your opinion.
If you listen to
And
me
you
the
know he
first
was
time.
a goody good brother, right? You know he was the good one. Was your little brother a
Right.
demon?
He
Was
was,
he-
actually
was he-
better than I was.
That's what the good brother says
Yeah.
because he wants to seem harder.
Oh.
Sean's the good guy. No, I'm just kidding. He's probably the bad one, actually. He's smart. The smart one always gets in trouble because he knows how to get out of it.
Yeah.
And then the little one gets in trouble for the big one because the smart one knew how to get out. I only know that because I'm the little one.
Yeah.
My sister said I could get in trouble for nothing.
Really?
And I'll never forget the time I put a book. So we lived in 2 stories, and my mom would put the stuff on the stairs that was ours.
Yeah.
At the bottom of the stairs, need to go upstairs to our rooms.
Right.
And
you don't
then-
leave your junk everywhere.
And then when you go upstairs, you're supposed to grab your stuff and take it to your room, right?
Right.
Well, I just went up and went down and didn't grab anything. And as my sister's going up, she grabs her stuff, right? And the only thing I have there is a book, right? It's a big, thick book, about that big. And Mom says, take that book up, too. And she goes, it's not mine. It's Jason's. She goes, I don't care. Just take it up. And she took that book and threw it across the room and almost hit me. It came within an inch of my head, but she was in so much trouble for that because I'm the baby.
Yeah.
You can't threaten the baby.
No.
All right, I'm
No matter how
right.
horrible.
And now
yeah.
years later, the parents love her more than me, so it's cool. It came full circle. All right, they
Well,
can
that's what
they can
happens
only
with
tolerate
girls.
me so long. Look, I get it. I understand. I'm a hard person to tolerate. I know the one thing that I am is hard to tolerate. I know that already.
Really? You don't seem so bad to me. But then again, my brother is
No,
Louis. So, like,
you know, sometimes you're like Darlene right now. Like she's having a hard time tolerating me because she's
Right.
asleep and she can't hear anything that we say. But she's gonna blame it on internet flooding and blocking in.
Unless she's sleep surfing, she couldn't have checked the text or the message.
Good
Like
morning,
20
Nick
minutes ago.
Moore.
That's Mason on her phone. While she's sleeping. Mason's like,
It could be. We'll give her that.
Nick Mornard just chimed in. He says, "Good morning, guys. Great quality of sound and video."
Don't
Thank you,
don't
Nick.
stroke Sean's ego,
Thank
Nick. What are you
Nick.
doing?
Of course it is, Nick. I did it.
Right. Of course it is.
He loves it.
All right.
He's like,
But
"Talk
thank
to me
you.
some
But thank
more."
you.
But nevertheless, we are now officially live inside Sean's studio. and here at the Betty.
Oh,
the
here
Betty.
comes Fausto.
Studio. Oh,
I don't know if
God.
I'm ready for that. All right, we gotta go to break.
We gotta go.
Is it
home.
break time? Is it break time yet? I gotta go to break.
No, it's
Oh.
Oh God, I don't know if I envisioned this. I think I manifested this last night.
Look at that. You were calling him.
Down.
Oh my goodness. You could have at least brushed your hair. Did you know you were going to be on video? Mm. Oh, you are wearing a Big Mama Radio shirt. Look at you.
Yeah, it's nice.
Suck up.
I think we're good. What are you doing? Don't go too low, bro. Don't go too low.
You got it from there.
All right. What do you get? Hey, look. You want to control everything, Sean?
All right.
Hey, you looked at
F
me.
it, I'll go home.
You looked at me with the need for help.
All right. I did. I won't lie.
He's just tired.
I am tired. What'd you say, Fausto?
Jamie says, so Fausto is here and not Dee, right?
Right.
Wow.
She's got a link. We're waiting on her to
Right.
join the
And
room.
Fausto is on dial-up, so it's amazing. Like,
He can't sell insurance or nothing today, so
he's
stuck
gone again.
here.
I don't hear him anymore.
Is he gone?
Fausto, can I hear you?
Is your internet awful?
Okay, you got to talk for us to hear you, but there you go.
Oh.
Yeah.
That almost never happens.
Oh my
Right.
goodness.
I've known him for years. That almost never happens.
Right. You always talk. Right. Shut up, Sean. That's gonna be the new shirt. We're gonna have to get that shirt made right away. Right.
Are you
There you
guys
go.
on Zoom? Can you hear Sean? Can you hear Fausto? Because we can hear him, but I don't know if you guys can.
They can definitely hear Fausto.
we
We can't
can't.
hear Fausto.
No Fausto.
Why can't they hear Fausto? They can hear him on the stream for sure.
No.
I know they can hear him on the app. Yes, I guarantee they can hear him on the app. But,
Check.
huh?
Does not come on today. She's preparing for a hurricane party.
Oh.
That's right. Can't hear him.
Yeah, I can't hear Fausto at all. So
can
that's
work
going to
it
be
out.
something on. Hold on, Fausto. They can hear. Yeah. It's okay. Stay here. Don't go anywhere. I can hear you, and they can hear you anywhere on the app. If they're listening on the app, they got you. We're going to fix the stream. Yeah, you got to hang out. You're going to be the testing. We're going to figure out exactly
It's
how to fix this,
Facebook.
because otherwise, Darlene's going to. She's listening right now. She's going to call in right away. Oh, you guys can't hear me? Okay, too bad.
I'm out.
Right. Let me know when you get that fixed.
I'll be by my
Yeah, you're gonna help
pool.
us get it fixed here today. But I'm sure it's something inside OBS.
S.
He's got to know that. I don't know.
Wink, wink.
Right? Yes. You can't hear him, right? It's got to be OBS.
It's weird because he is coming through and everything, but
So he's on the app, so you can hear
But not on
Fausto now,
Facebook.
but not Facebook.
All right, you gotta. All right.
This is our first lunch at adding a Zoom to our.
Hey, talk for me right now, Fausto.
Ok, buenos días, buenas tardes. ¿Cómo estamos? Ese día tan especial.
Está bien. Está bien.
He's gonna have.
God, you got me. I should learn another language. I don't say
He sounds like he's somewhere in a cave in Honduras.
He sounds like he's in a cave somewhere.
Can barely hear him. They're saying.
Well, here's the
Turn him
deal.
up. Maybe it's
Yeah,
too-
that you
maybe
turned
we've
him
got-
down. You cut him down too hard.
Maybe we've got to hear him too loud for everybody else to hear him.
Do you think it's something with my call itself, with the settings of the video call?
I don't know. People are about to tell us.
There's lots of issues out there with the internet in the ghetto, so it's hard to say for sure.
How about now? I love that we're gonna make that a tagline.
Shut up, John.
Yeah.
Multiple.
Can we hear it? You can barely hear him. Is it better now? I need to know now. I need
Yeah.
to know now.
Sean, we can hear your phone talking back.
I shot pretty good. You got to talk, Fausto. We're only checking you. Just read a book for me.
Okay,
Sing Macarena.
In the live, in the Facebook live, can you hear me?
No, they're saying no.
Let me go ahead and.
Wow, I don't know what that is.
Blink twice if you're okay. They're saying
Nothing, huh?
they can.
It's just very low. You're gonna have to like max it out.
It is maxed out.
It's probably good enough, but he's definitely low.
I wish there was a way for me to get in there deeper, but I'm not. It's got to be inside.
It might
Zoom.
be, yeah, it might be something in the computer where we can up the output. But if I mess with it right now, it could take the stream down. So.
Just try to up. Where's the Zoom? Where's the Zoom? Where's the Zoom? That's what I want. The Zoom. Where's the Zoom volume? Find the Zoom volume.
The specific Zoom volume is going to be on the computer, but you have the computer output to the stream, so you guys are good, meaning that's fine.
I don't know if I'm good.
You know, I hear you. You're good.
I don't hear you. I don't see you coming across the stream very loud. It's all right though, but we're okay. All right, folks. Right.
You got up in the morning. I'm shocked, especially since you're not doing nothing today.
You know what? It's funny because I always wake up early, no matter what.
Yeah.
Darlene is too. She loves to wake up very early to send us messages
Yes,
at 5 a.m. and then
yes,
not
I can
come back.
see that.
5 a.m. message and then ghost us.
Bullshit. She ain't even messaged to say I can't get in.
Nothing?
No, because it's bullshit. I'm telling you. She ain't coming here today. She ain't coming in. She ain't calling in. She's going to say I fell back to sleep with the baby.
Oh, he sounds better.
I got it.
Oh, yay. Fausto, say something.
What was it?
He might be super loud now. There was an input missing.
Darlene, where are you, darling?
Yay, it's working. They love you. You're back. There you go. Look at all them people
Right.
giving you thumbs up.
Now everybody can see.
Sorry, guys. I had to fix it. Now they can all hear Fausto. My apologies.
No, we actually enjoyed the fact that nobody could hear Fausto, but thanks for fixing it, Sean.
It was
I'm
our
just
little
kidding. I'm just
secret.
kidding, Fausto. I'm playing. Great to have you.
Don't cry. Big Mama's a little hostile.
Is there any way you can give me Fausto only on that screen so I can see him in live and not see him in delay? Because it kind of throws me off.
If I send him over,
Let me
to
go
the
ahead
live
and fix my
screen,
hair then.
If I send him over to the live screen, they can't see him. So you guys could talk to him and see him, but then the stream wouldn't see him.
He wants to see it on OBS, is what he's saying. He wants to see
Yeah, I want to see that.
So show
Yeah.
that.
There we go. There you go. I feel better now. Hi, there we go. All right, now it's real time. Now when I talk to somebody, I see him and I can see him waving.
Oh,
and
this
then-
is getting better.
right. There we go.
We're advancing.
Now we are big time around here. Don't let everybody get it twisted. And I'll pull up the stream on my phone.
Nice, perfect. So you guys can hear me clear now?
Yes.
This was a huge test.
Oh my
for
God,
us.
let's keep talking about Darlene then.
And so, Sean, I just have technical questions. I know this is weird in the middle of a Hurricane Helene or whatnot, but I just have curious. What camera is being used? Oh, there we go. All right. I didn't know where that was.
So don't scratch anything weird.
Right.
Don't-
I automatically got to scratch something weird when you say that, Betty. That is, see, I'm going to call you Darlene half the show today
Right.
just so that I feel like she's here.
Oh, do you want me to ghost you too?
Oh, look who's doing shade now.
Man.
Look who's starting
It
to-
ain't me. That ain't me. I can't believe you said that. I'm so disappointed in you.
I know.
How's everybody holding up? Are you making sure that you stay safe during the 9-mile-an-hour gust? Stay safe out there. It's very crazy. Has anybody turned on the news to see if they... Angie, good morning.
funny.
How you doing today?
Where are we hearing
Where?
Hearing an
feedback?
echo from somewhere.
Is that your phone?
Oh,
Yeah.
it's me. It's my phone. That's my phone.
He did that.
And it's hooked up to Bluetooth, so it's definitely going to do that. Yeah. Sorry, let me take it off Bluetooth.
You're
Sorry.
giving extra work to your IT person.
We're not drunk yet, but I think we should be. I think we should have been drinking already. I mean, in all essence, I wasn't prepared for the show due to an enormous amount of other things that I have going on. And I plus that I had to get stuff put away, and I'm hoping we, like any gusts we do get here in Southwest Florida, I hope they're short-lived. And matter of fact, we should probably be keeping an eye on that at the same time. So let me pull that up on my phone, not necessarily the feed, and make sure that we are keeping an eye on what's going on with Helene at 7:50 this morning. and be a part of it. But so far we're good. We're in Cape, almost North Fort Myers here right now. Fausto is live in Lehigh right now and seems to be doing all right. And no one's lost power yet, but we did get a message from Heather that they lost power in the Cape. So some people may have lost power already. But we are keeping you updated as we go. And doing our thing. All right, so there we go.
Yeah. Oh,
I think the worst part for our area should be in this afternoon, but once again, it's going to be very gusty and a lot of rain, but nothing compared to what's going to happen in the Panhandle. I feel like nervous for them because they're expecting to get like 20 feet of water surge.
There's a tornado warning currently in Collier County until 8 a.m. So just so you know, and a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located in near Big Cypress Seminole Reservation. So if you're out there, please be safe and understand that that's what you have to worry about now at this point. Our surge is going to be intense, but I think that it will be manageable. I also think the thing that you have to worry about are going to be these pop-up quick storms that are just going to pop up out of this hurricane and bust out a tornado. And I don't think we've seen the worst of that part yet. I think that's later on this afternoon, well after we're off the air.
It looks like they just updated it. It's going to be a 3 as it's passing us around 2 p.m., according to this.
100 miles per hour. There it is.
Currently a Category 2 hurricane now, and they predicted it to go from 1 to 3, so maybe it's slow down a little bit, but they're saying it's going to be a 4 when it hits just about at Tallahassee. So not even God likes the Seminoles. And Bob should be here any moment. Coach Bob says he got a special announcement he wants to make on the show today, so we're going to have him on, and we'll get that announcement as well. And Fausto has got an announcement, too. He's now straight. So
and now you have no BFF.
Right.
You're kicked out.
Look at his face. He can't even.
Well, it
take
looks like you guys been telling Betty that she should not be my best friend. So
he was very insulted by yesterday's topic. By the way, he called me about it.
by the way,
Very mad.
All right. There's exceptions.
like,
The exception to the rule is, right?
No, remind me.
You're the exception to the rule.
He's like,
I would trust you with my wife too. All right, just so you know, it'd be cool. But the problem is this. Here's the problem.
I don't
Here's
know.
the problem.
I can give you a list of things that would happen, and you might
But
want
I
to
want
regret
you to
that.
know. I want you to know. Here's the issue. So Fausto, here's the deal. All right, no, he's not going to bang your girl.
No,
No.
of course not.
He's definitely not.
he's gonna make you
But
spend
here's
money.
what he's going to do. A, that. And B, if you're ever a little bit
Yeah,
doing
get her
some
nails
shady
done.
shit or a little bit in the doghouse, Fausto is going to fry your ass. dude.
That's fair.
That's fair. That's who he's going to do. Like, he's going to be on her side. You could be completely right. Like, she could like if she stepped out on you, it'd be your fault.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And Fausto would let you know she wouldn't have done it if you'd have paid attention to her.
Yeah. Well, and then Foster will
Just
call
saying.
you and apologize for bashing and explain
Right.
to you how he bashed you so you can sit at home and wait for her to get back.
Right.
But he's my friend, and that's why we like.
Does that ring a bell, Betty?
Might have happened a time.
Right. Oh,
What happened
God.
twice?
Never mind.
Three
Don't
times
let me
already.
hang out- Don't let me hang out
When
with
we
your
sit there, we're
significant
just
other.
like.
You know
I'm
what's
gonna
funny
say-
is I'm watching the news now again. Current conditions at Cape Coral. You're right, D. It's bad out there in the Cape. It is bad out there in the Cape. There it is, right there, ladies and gentlemen. That is the weather in Cape Coral
There she
currently.
is.
That's horrifying. Was that a cow that went by in the back?
Oh my gosh! Get out there right
Oh, we
away.
cannot. Oh, there you go.
Tornadoes.
Hey.
And cows.
That looks like
Oh my
Darlene's-
goodness.
That looks like
Yeah.
Oh,
Darlene's
people
car.
are surviving in the cave.
Right, D. I hope you're okay.
Melissa says Fausto sounds like he should be all of our friends. Yes, girl. This is why he is my yes.
That'll be
I call
Fausto's
them all.
shirt.
I accept application, but it takes about 7 business days for
And Betty has
review,
to pre-approve him.
Right.
pre-approval, and we have a $300 surcharge fee. It's all about money, girl.
Somebody's gotta get
I'm
the
so
hair done.
American now. Look at
Helene
me, I
is a
charge for-
large and powerful
charge- I
hurricane with
charge
tropical
for my
storm
drink.
force wind.
We hear that.
Sorry. Right. God. God, Sean, you leave
My
you,
bad,
leave
my
you in
bad.
control of one thing and you just fall apart.
Mike Marlowe is here. No way.
Oh, someone just wanted to know that their service appointment was still being valid today, Big Mike.
So
Look
funny.
at that. Look, he just covered Fausto's face with
I know,
with
where
the
am I?
weather. We're looking at the weather. You're sort of important right now, but there's power outage forecast.
In Cape Coral.
Is that the power outage map?
That's the forecast.
Is Dee's house on there?
I love that they're like, look,
Mm.
we've done some forecasting of the power outage,
Okay.
and we know that 10,000 people are going to lose power. How do you forecast that shit? How do you know?
Yeah.
And if you know how many people are going to lose power, fix that now. So you next time you can be like, nobody's going to lose power.
Right. We're all going to be good.
And the fact that Florida hasn't figured out to put all their power lines underground is blowing me away. Put them all underground.
Yeah. Why hasn't
So they
that
don't get
happened?
blown away.
Right.
Yeah.
That would be a good idea.
Right. Put it all underground. Everything should be underground in Florida. Just about 2 feet, though. You can't go deeper than that, then it'll be in water. Sean is going to keep us updated inside the weather. And let
So
us
what
know.
happened if the lines are underground and there's a flooding?
It doesn't matter.
They're
We
encased.
It doesn't matter?
We get
They're encased.
electrocuted.
Huh?
They're encased.
Right. They're encased. They're encased beautifully.
Oh, gotcha.
All right, I want to jump into the stream and say hello to everybody that's out there watching on the stream right now. Let's hang out for a second. Hang out. It's pouring here with a gust. Oh, my God. It's a cat, too, now. Sounds Fausto should be all of our friends. You're right. Good morning, Mike. By the way, Jamie, Jamie wants to know if her service appointment is still valid today. Is Dixie GMC open today or not?
She wants to be there around 2.
Yeah.
Are they open or are they closed?
I don't know. They seem to be open for everything.
Right.
So it's hard to tell.
Right. That's what we got to figure out. Are they opened or closed today? If you're in need of something, by the way, I'm always the person that helps you out, but I don't feel like we're in that situation here.
Yeah.
To help people find the things that they need if they're like, you need water or whatnot.
Open. They're open, Jamie.
But Jamie, they're open. Go get your car serviced. There you go.
So Buick GMC is open.
Mike's pissed.
But are they giving a hurricane discount? That's what I wanna
Right.
know.
Look. Mike's like, hey, man, we closing today? And they're like, no. The owner's like, no. We're open. We're open every day, no matter what. We're doing that. Mike's like,
Jamie says, you guys always got my back. Yeah, that's right, Jamie. You want to know
So,
everything we tell
there you go. Now you know. What's funny is you were laughing, Jamie. Thought you didn't have to get out of your house and take your car in. Now you do. Who's laughing now? Right.
We're staying here in the bunker. You're trudging out there. Let us know how it goes.
No, we're not. No. Oh, wait. We got to go to break. I got to go to break. All right. We got to take a quick break. More Big Mama Radio coming up next. Hold on. Don't move your ass. Stand by.
Fausto. Can
I love to see my face in the camera.
Welcome to Florida Warriors Youth Hockey Club. At the Florida Warriors, we believe in more than just teaching kids to skate. We're committed to developing strong, confident players who understand the value of teamwork, integrity, and dedication. Our program is about creating memories and friendships that last a lifetime, both on and off the ice. From high-quality training to building positive locker room culture, every...
it obvious. I've been amazing.
We do have Darlene now inside the Facebook chat.
All right, Darlene.
She said she tried to get into the Zoom, but couldn't let her in. So I'm going to go back real quick. I'm going to look at the messages.
Send her the link.
Is there a message that says I'm trying to get in and won't let me in? Or did you just comment on the Facebook feed, Dee? It's cool. Keep cleaning. Keep cleaning.
I'll send you the link again, D. Try
Yeah,
again.
send her
I'm
another
right here
link.
now, so-
Yeah. Send her another link.
You might need to copy it and put it on your Chrome.
We'll
'cause I
probably have
did
to
that.
reset it because do we have paid Zoom?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Look at Sean.
We're expensive.
We fancy, because we fancy like Applebee's on a date night.
Do you guys like my background in my
look, He
TV?
did his own. He did his own TV.
Look at you.
Oh, look at you. You're so fancy.
Yeah, look at me.
So, Coach Bob, a special announcement, will be here momentarily as well. He said he's coming down the road as we all kind of live next to each other, which is kind of weird.
Is
Is that
she there?
her?
No.
That's cool.
Darlene's playing hard to get.
Right. That's it right there. There it is. Oh, I tried like multiple times.
I was putting on my eyelashes.
Right. I'm sorry.
Get your ass in here.
Jamie, if I've been replaced, stay safe, everyone.
No.
I know you ain't butthurt, girl. We've been here. Where you at? Come on now. Tammy, good morning. Welcome to the show. I love it.
Oh, my goodness. Fausto figured it out. He barely speaks English. Come on.
Be nice.
No.
I can't believe you're being so mean. You've been so mean to Darlene all morning long. I can't even believe you.
Me?
God, you're so mean. I can't even take you anywhere.
You've been hostile.
Indonesia.
Hello.
Wow, Indonesia checking in with us. Great to see you. Diane, I see you sliding into the stream right now. It's great to see everyone this morning. I hope you're staying safe. If you're out there right now, we just went out and surveyed the area. It seems pretty solid and pretty laid back right now. Joy's Tick. Boy, there's some weird screen names that watch us, man. But Joy's Tick.
Yeah. And everybody needs to follow you on TikTok is what I heard.
Well, it's official. This is great news. We will be able to stream our show live on TikTok now because I had to work to get to 1,000 followers on TikTok. I've never been a big content contributor to TikTok, but now I started to put a couple things up there and started doing the algorithm thing, and boom, there it is. Shivani, I see you. Jose, I see you sliding in real quick, man. Come on in and say hello, man. Where are you guys at? We are diligently trying to get D into the stream as well. We got Fausto on live from Lehigh, and we're gonna make this worldwide.
We're going to make a hurricane party. Boop, boop. Install Zoom. Okay. Let's go, D.
Let's go, D. Let's go.
Let's
All right.
go deep.
You
So,
can do it.
We got to get the guy in Indonesia a shirt so that he can rock a Big Mama Radio shirt in Indonesia. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah. Tell all your
Kim,
friends.
good morning. Welcome to the stream. Great to see you guys. What are you guys doing on this Hurricane Day? We are hunkered down at Sean's house outside of the bus. Sean, the engineer, wouldn't let us go to the bus, and I was like, "Shut up, Sean."
Which is still part of the
And-
empire, by the way.
Right.
I'm not chasing no satellites down there.
I was like-
Parkway.
So here we go. Right, relax, renew. She wants a shirt. We're gonna get some more shirts. Currently, the budget's been replaced. The shirt budget's been reallocated to batteries and tires. But
And gas.
and gas.
Model the shirt. Show them. Look at how lovely it is. Yeah.
And there we go.
Yeah.
Michael, good morning. Welcome sliding into the stream right now. Is Relax and Renew Massage open today? Or did she had, I mean, like, are people coming in and getting massages here on this?
If there's openings, I think we should go.
I think we should all line up and go.
Right. Now you really feel what I'm saying. RJ Reyes, what's up, man? Great to see you sliding into the stream right now as we are here hunkered down inside the SJC studio today. So there you go.
We're going to call this our satellite office.
Pretty much it is.
Can I get a tax deduction for it? I don't know. We'll find out.
By the way, some snack news for you, Betty. There's a pecan crunch oat milk latte now at Starbucks. Also, all dressed flavor of Ruffles is coming back. And Schwan. Have you heard about the Schwan, man? It's gone?
No.
Schwan is closing their doors.
No, that's the big guy.
After 72 years, they have tried switching their name to Yellow, and it never caught on. You can order food, though, through November 8th, and employees will remain on payroll through November 22nd. But the Schwan company is gone. Man, I have such great fun.
What do they do?
You've never seen the delivery guy, the Schwan truck that comes around? So they deliver basically frozen food to your house. And it's specialty. Like, this thing is, it's not just junk. Like, it's truly good food, slightly expensive, and I'm sure it became more expensive
gas price.
Thanks to other. Well, you know what's funny is their trucks are propane powered.
Oh, they are.
Bob's at the door. I'm going to go let him in.
All right.
All right.
And so it was the fact that the Swan Man is closing down is a very sad day, to say the least. And I used to get these pizza burgers, and they don't make them anymore for the Swan Man, and no one makes them anymore. But it was basically like ground beef that was flavored with pizza seasoning, and then it had a piece of mozz cheese in the middle.
No, that's good.
Right, in the middle of the burger. And it was a thin burger. Like, the burger itself was only about yay thin, right?
Yeah.
And then we would
Hey.
There we go.
Hey.
Where am I, friend?
Right there, baby.
I hear I got total control of the show. This is the way I like it. Let's get this stuff started. Sorry. Thought we were getting rid of the cussing.
Right. You know what's funny? I told him about the syndication thing last night, right?
Yeah.
We were talking about it. And I go, but we're going to have to figure out how to get to cuss. And he goes, oh, well, I don't really cuss anyway. And then he comes in, and he's like, shit.
It's early. I haven't had my coffee. I got right up, came right here.
That's crazy to think, man.
You didn't have no coffee?
No, I need coffee.
Oh, Sean.
Oh my God, he doesn't have coffee. He's dangerous right now.
I know.
I didn't wake and bake. Got none of that going on, bro.
Right. Rough day.
It started off rough. Got a hurricane off the coast.
Uh,
Got no coffee.
Bob's in the house, Jamie says.
I got a new and big announcement.
was there flood? Was there flooding at your house?
No,
What-
I live on the same canal
Is-
she
is-
does,
is-
bro.
I'm just
I live
wondering.
literally like-
Was your power still on? Was your power still on?
Bro, you know I live like 3 houses from
I'm just
here.
trying to figure out because Darlene's been having a lot of issues trying to connect this morning, so I just wanted to make sure that it was safe in your neighborhood too.
Darlene needs to move out of BFE.
She should just join this
Right.
neighborhood block.
And now she's like signed off. She's not even participating in the chat. Like, where did she go?
There's, man, she couldn't drive over here.
We need
Right.
to summons her.
There's places to rent all through.
She
this
was blocked
neighborhood.
in.
Let's
She was
hook it
blocked
up.
in. She was blocked in. Right. That's what she needs to get out of that neighborhood. Get over here to the real neighborhood. All right. So, Bob, I've patiently been waiting for your special big announcement today.
Oh, yeah.
Your life-changing
This is
announcement.
huge. This is a life-changing announcement. I saved it for y'all on this show.
All right.
So I just gonna say, I gotta explain this. As of right now, as of today, everything from the past 30, 40, 50 years of my life, I will remember and respect. But going forward from today, I'm no longer a Cowboys fan. You heard it here. You heard it here. Me and management have decided to part ways.
What?
I'm having a real issue with management right now, so I've decided to part ways. I'm no longer going to root for the Cowboys. You're hearing it here first, Southwest Florida. There's no more Cowboy stuff left in my house. It's completely been evacuated. My new team's going to be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I'm going to go to a local guy. Going to be a local guy. I'm going to root for a local team. I'm going to go all Bucks. Go Bucks! Starting today.
Are you
Starting
serious?
See what
today.
happened
Serious as a
before
heart attack.
coffee?
Serious as a heart attack. Starting today.
Fausto, see what happens before coffee. Right. Are you sure, bro? You want to have a cup of coffee before you think about this?
No,
Yeah.
I've been thought about it. I waited to make the announcement today. You
Oh,
go
no,
to my
tell me-
house
tell
today,
me
there's
why.
not a lick of Cowboys.
What did you
stuff.
do with it?
It's
Torched
gone.
it?
So nope, stacked it all away. No, I respect up till today.
All right. That's
I
a
will
good.
respect and say, hey, I still love Emmett, Bob Lilly, Randy White, Ed Too Tall Jones, back to Aikman and Jay Novacek and Daryl Johnson and all them great players. I'll always love them. They'll always have a place in my heart. But I no longer can afford to support a team where I have such a dislike for management, how they handle everything. And to be disappointed week in and week out, I'm like, yo, I'm over it. Like Jerry Jones has no concern with winning football games.
Right.
He only cares with building a product that he can sell for billions of dollars to his grandkids. So they're all left with inheritance and be rich snobs like they are. He's built a product. He cares nothing about winning. And I'm tired of getting upset.
The
'Cause I
Cowboys
feel
is
like
a
I
business.
care more
They're more
about them than they do.
the Cowboy organization. I hate to. I want to let you know this because I just want to. I'm a business person before I am anything else. Because without my business, I can't support my family. I can't go where I go. So
Right.
business sense is where I go. I want you to know I've never liked the Cowboys. I hate the Cowboys. You know how I feel about the Cowboys. But I'll tell you this: that's the biggest business in the NFL, the Dallas Cowboys. They make more money on jerseys than anybody else. They make more money on merchandise than anybody else. They make more money in ticket sales than anybody else. Listen, I'm just letting you know that's the issue that you're running into. Is that
not
he's
no
trying
more.
to
Go
figure out a
Bucks.
way to run a business. Right. You think your disappointment was bad with the Cowboys, dog?
I
You
figured-
think your disappointment was bad with the Cowboys? Just so you know.
We have the
I don't know
phone-
if you saw their game last week, dog.
It's the Bucks, the Jacksonville Jaguars, or the Dolphins.
Right.
Like I gotta pick. I'm gonna go a hometown guy. I got 3 teams to pick with.
Yeah.
I can see myself wearing Buccaneer gear. I
Yeah.
can't see myself wearing Jaguar gear.
You look good. You look good in Miami Vice colors.
And
though.
the teal.
teal.
The
Yeah.
teal may go good. I wear the
Yeah.
teal pretty good.
All right. I kind of look at it like this. You're never going to go to a Jacksonville game. It's too damn far.
Never.
Right?
Never
You're
gonna
never
go.
going to go.
Never.
So Jacksonville's out. So let's just say, based on location alone, you got to eliminate Jacksonville.
You've got people chiming in. They want you to be a Dolphins fan.
All right.
Jason Miller says he's put a little dolphin up for you. Angie says Dolphins. And
All right. Hold on. We're going to debate it right now.
They're
All
trying
right.
to
Let's
convert
debate.
you.
Let's
You are
debate.
in the middle.
Let's debate.
Exactly. So for distance, you can't choose Tampa over Miami because they're probably exactly the same distance apart or pretty close within 30 minutes. Okay? So distance is out. So now we have to talk about style. Let's go style points, all right? Because you're picking a team, all
Yeah.
right? So on
Miami Dolphins were in a movie with Ace Ventura, so that should be a check. That's a plus.
What?
anytime I got to wear teal and orange together, it's like you're very limited on what matches teal and orange. You know what I'm saying? So
I don't think
style points I'm giving to the Bucks. Now tailgate.
Now here's where we're talking because
All
I
right.
want to get into some tailgating.
All right, now,
because
now we did a Bucks tailgate, and I've done multiple Bucks tailgates, and I've only done 2 Dolphin tailgates in my whole life.
Okay.
All right, this is what I'll tell you. If you want to throw down and get shot out and have a good time, the Bucks tailgate is the one. If you want to go and see some people and see some nice shit and see helicopters land and maybe see a celebrity or two,
Yeah.
take your ass to Miami. Miami's the only stadium with a red carpet. You understand? Like every game has a red carpet. It's a who's who rolling on it. Like they roll up, everybody stands outside, takes pictures. Like it's a big deal. So if that's what you're into, then Miami. But for me, I'm going to choose the Bucks on that one.
Who has the better food, Miami or the?
Oh, I don't know. All stadium food really sucks, to be honest with you.
it's what's getting cooked in the parking lot.
Right,
That's better.
right.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
what you got to think about. You go into stadium food, you're like, oh, these French fries suck. These burgers are dry. The beers are too effing big. I don't mind paying $15 for beer. Make it a smaller beer.
Jamie's a Miami tailgater. Look at her.
I don't think I can get on McDaniel's. I just don't think I can be a
You talking about the dude who went from nerd to the coolest guy on the field?
He looks like he's the biggest drug dealer in South Beach on the sidelines. My man looks like he's high.
Oh my
as a
God.
kite.
He's Miami's head coach.
He's got glasses.
He's
on.
Miami's head coach.
My man looks like he
He
should
looks
be.
like Anthony.
He should be.
What's his name?
By the
Jennifer
way,
Lopez's
when he
head
first
coach.
got there, he didn't look that way.
No.
But Miami sucked his ass in. Now he drives a Ferrari to the field, gets out with his glasses and his $3 hooker.
Is that the guy that looks like Mark Anthony?
Yeah.
Yeah, I see him. I was wondering
Mark
what Mark
Anthony.
Anthony was doing out there.
It
I was
probably
like,
is Mark
hey.
Anthony, to be honest with you. He probably figured, I'm going to coach this team. I own it.
And they haven't won a Super Bowl since '72.
But now that you're
That's the
cheering
year I
for
was
them,
born.
they might.
The Bucks have won 2
No,
ever.
the Dolphins.
I mean, the
What about
Bucks,
Dolphins?
2 ever.
The Dolphins.
The
What about-
Bucks.
What about the Bucks?
They won 1 with Gruden, and they've sucked ever since.
No, they won one like 3 years ago with Brady.
Oh, they did win that one with Brady, but that doesn't count either.
That's a fluke.
Brady could go play for the Dolphins
I'm
right
sorry,
now and take them
3
to the
years
Super Bowl.
ago, I could have bought a Super Bowl T-shirt. I
Right.
haven't been able to do that in 20, 30 years, bro.
I've been a Commanders fan. You know, right. Give me a break, bro. Give me a break.
You too. Empty your house. Get rid of it all. Me and management are at an odds. I've asked for a trade. I'm out. I've took every piece of Dallas Cowboys memorabilia out of my house. There's not a piece of it left in my house. It's over. It has ended.
Is that what you did last night? You just were like, I'm done.
I did it. I did
TJ
this-
Power, you know it matches with teal and orange. More teal and orange. And then you got to talk about, and I'm amazed you chose them. And I know it's been since '72, and they just won one with. But do you do understand?
I just feel like I
the
look
Bucks
better
used to
in
be
red
the
and black.
laughing team of the organization. They were you're gonna win. You're playing Tampa. You're gonna win.
Listen, it ain't shittier
When they
than the
wore
Cowboys.
creamsicles, when they wore the creamsicles, bro.
That's a badass outfit.
But when they wore
Like
the
I can get
creamsicle,
into wearing the creamsicle outfits.
all
Like,
right. Just making sure. I just want to make sure you made the right decision.
The Pirates flag.
Welcome to the Bucks. It's time to be a pirate. You got to get
Yeah,
involved in every.
pirate.
All right,
Yeah.
yeah. All right.
Now you have to practice.
Now, Jamie's trying to get. What time do they play on Sunday?
I have no
Come
idea.
on, bro. If you're gonna be a fan,
The Cowboys played.
see.
You gotta have a schedule.
See?
now. Schedule change.
We got to get you a 12-step program.
It's
we got to
gonna be
take
a withdrawal.
Right,
I'm
we
gonna
got
be a
to
withdrawal.
take you through intervention.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen.
Are you gonna
overnight.
start-
Coming here declaring
He's gonna
that
start
he,
itching
I thought he
when
was
they're
going to come
playing.
here saying I'm leaving the construction world. I'm going to pursue my dream and as for the food trailer. I thought he was going to come in and say I'm giving up everything. I'm going to be a pastor.
I did.
I thought he was going to come in and say I'm giving up everything. I'm leaving
pregnant,
my wife.
whatever.
I've decided I'm selling my house and buying a camper, and me and Fab are going to go be a nomad and wander the earth.
That's
But he
happening.
comes in here and
I thought he was
says
gonna move to
I'm
New York."
giving up Dallas.
I'm giving up Dallas.
You know,
It's
he was
all
in New
over.
York last week. Something. Oh, he bought something. He's gonna be moving to New York. That's
No,
what
I
it is.
definitely
Yeah,
not
I'm
going
like,
to be
he's
moving to New York. I given up Dallas because me and management are at odds. We don't agree on what we should be doing to win Super Bowls. And
I hope Rob heard this announcement.
So when the management change, that means that you will go back to them.
Oh, great question.
Oh.
Just saying.
Probably could. I maybe could. I do have them tattooed on me, so I
It
can
sounds like-
totally get rid of them all.
You can always
together.
blame that on that organization that you
I
did for a
could.
little brief time.
I
Like,
could.
oh yeah, I was really into this organization that I helped create. Blah, 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 blah,
I
blah,
could.
blah.
I
Right,
could.
right. You can just
could.
roll that off. You get
This-
plausible
listen, this-
deniability.
This wasn't an easy
Put a
choice.
dolphin
This
in
was
front
a
of it.
long thought out choice.
Just put a dolphin in front of it, whatever it does.
It's not going to be the Dolphins, man. It's not. My brother's a Dolphins fan, and I can't bring myself to like the Dolphins.
Oh, because your brother would be like, I told you you'd be here.
Yeah.
Oh.
So now, yeah, no way, not ever happening. Don't want to hear that shit from my brother
And
either.
they're terrible. The Dolphins
Right.
are terrible. At least the Bucks got a chance of, doing something.
The Dolphins ain't doing shit this year.
Nah, bro. They don't have a quarterback.
They should already just be looking for the first round draft pick.
They don't have a quarterback this year. They
You
don't
better
have a
just start
quarterback
looking at
next
it.
year.
Right. That better be your first round draft pick because you're going to be the last place.
Well, so I think that's what, me personally, I think that's what Jerry Jones is doing. I think Jerry Jones is fixing to sell the team. I think he's downloading the rest of his market. He signed his top 2 guys, and he's like, hey, I've got your top 2 guys under contract, your 2 stars of the future. he's cut everything across the board everywhere else, and he's about to unload that team. You watch, man. The Cowboys are about.
Well, that's because corporate America sucks. And your reasoning for leaving the Dallas Cowboys is the same reason I left the Beasleys.
Disagreement with management. Me and management are at odds right now. I'm a holdout right now.
I'm married to my manager. He don't let me even leave. There's no way I can escape.
Right, I tried to cancel. You know what? I just want to say something, you son of a bitch. I'd have canceled the show today if I'd have known it was a Dallas Cowboy announcement. I'd have canceled this whole show today. The only reason I'm here is because of your bullshit last night.
This is a
At
big
first I was like,
announcement,
look,
bro.
man, D's not going to make it. I already knew D was calling in sick when she was like, I'll try to get on the Zoom. And so I knew D wasn't coming in.
Oh, no. D just got locked out of her Facebook account.
Why's the hurricane look
D
like
did?
a penis?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. That's the message I got. She made another. She messaged me from
Hey.
somewhere else.
Hey, the hurricane looks like a penis right
Oh my goodness.
now. They did. I'm telling you, they had they had a line here, a line here, with two right here.
He said penis.
Again, syndication is coming, right?
Yep, well, cool.
What? Syndication?
It did. I'm just telling you. If y'all could have seen the computer guy was drawing.
Yeah, I got to say, we're going to do some upgrading in order to make that happen physically, but now I feel bad that Darlene's locked out. Should we end everything and call it a day? And
I just got up and came down here
man, I'm so
without no
pissed that I come up
coffee,
with a good
bro.
excuse. Right, did you get coffee?
No, I'm sitting here. I still ain't got no coffee,
Wow.
man.
We got
Wow.
coffee.
Well, they
They don't have
I'm
no
on like my
coffee
third
around
cup
here.
that they brought me.
I'm going to give you
They
coffee.
brought it to me.
So you can feel better about your decisions.
I do feel good about my decisions.
You do.
I'm the one
Telling
who
you,
took all the
before and after
Cowboy stuff
coffee
out of my
is a life changing.
Yeah, let me
There
go
we
get him
go.
coffee. Let's see if he maybe gets happier.
Right.
And
We're-
I am happy.
They're worried
I
about
feel
you.
like you're breaking up with someone. And
Don't
it's-
worry
I
about
did.
it.
I did. I just broke up
You're
with
in
the
denial.
Cowboys after a 52-year relationship.
You just threw all their stuff out of your house.
I did not throw it out. I did not throw it away, but I
So
did
let
put
me ask
it
you a
up.
question. If this was a relationship question for like 3 minutes, a lady,
Yeah.
Oh, she'll
and I
have to make a
said,
new account. Poor
I
you.
said, dear Bob,
I'm gonna get you coffee. You
dear
guys talk.
Bob, I have been let down by my loved one so many times. So many times that person has let me down. But I decided to take all of our memories and put them in a box and put them in the attic. And one day, maybe, I will bust those out because I respect our past. In a relationship, you say turn and burn. You would say don't save that shit. You got to put that. You got to donate it.
All I know is
You
if
got
I
to
see
donate it. You got to get rid of it, bro. You can't hold on to the past. You got to
Yeah.
move forward. You can't respect it. You got to move past it. You got to let them know you're not messing around and make sure that when someone goes to Goodwill, they see a Emmitt Smith jersey sitting on the rack right there, knowing that that guy gave up on the team, dog. That man showed it. When they go to the Goodwill, they say, man, look at all this Dallas Cowboy shit that's everywhere. Somebody gave up on this team. That's sending a message, Bob. That's letting people know that you've given up on the team. Putting it in the attic is like one day she might kiss me again. So until then, I'm going to save all of our pictures so I can put them back up if she decides she wants to come back to me.
Well, if she straightens her
Well,
way
that's a sad
out,
story.
Right.
If she straightens her way out, then she can come back.
If I find Dallas stuff floating in the canal, I'm gonna know exactly where it came
It's not
from.
floating in the canal. I can't just give it away.
I can't.
I can't just give it away.
I hate you.
The Dallas stuff has got more sentimental value than giving away. It's
Why
been
don't you
given
sell
to
it?
me by people.
And then buy Dolphins tickets.
No.
And then buy golfing tickets.
The canal water just went up 8 to 10 inches, so the surge just went up 10 inches.
Thank you for my outside reporter.
Right, live from the canal.
Live from the
is-
Weather Channel.
Right, Sean is out there on the canal right now giving us an update as we go. Just so everybody. Johnny D. Hooker, man, my boy, Johnny D. Look, I'm going to tell you right now, I love Johnny. He came and followed the bus. Went all the way out. We had a battery issue. He went all the way out to almost Alva to help her get the bus started again. He's a tow truck company. We'll talk about that. Angel. is the name of the company. But drop the link inside there, Johnny, so everybody sees it. And then when he's done, he goes, I'm going to follow her back to SJC to make sure that she doesn't have another issue. And he followed her all the way back to SJC, man. And Johnny's got a Big Mama radio, a Big Mama and the Wild Bunch tattoo on his arm. And now he's ready to get the BMR tattoo on his arm as well, man. So that's a lifelong loyal listener. And I'm going to tell you, I probably have, and I'm going to say this, I would say a dozen of these.
Yeah.
People that have listened to me since 2008 or maybe even in 2000 when I was here the first time. Angie's one of them. She just happens to work here too now. But and then you have a few others that have slid in here. But definitely Johnny. Johnny's been around for a long time, and I love that because I'm going to tell you what you used to have. You go back to the 90s, radio was social media. So I would be on the radio and I would have 25,000 people listening to me because they didn't know where they were going to go out that night because they had to hear it on the radio. They didn't know what was going on. There was no social media. You either read it in the newspaper or heard it on the radio or saw it on the news.
On TV
that was
Guide.
the only 3 ways you got it. all
TV
right?
Guide was a thing.
Right. So we were social media. So I would do a broadcast at a McDonald's on a Friday night at a McDonald's. And there'd be 300 people there
Oh my goodness.
because they didn't have anything else to do. Because they didn't know of anything else to do. Social media has made the thing. I mean, like, legitimately, we could get on Gibby Eagle's website, and there's 35 things going on today, and there's a hurricane coming through here.
Right.
I mean, even Dixie GMC's open. Now, I would say anything government, bank, anything that would be closed on a national holiday is definitely closed today. So, but nevertheless, it's just great to take somebody like Johnny that is that loyal because they're not that way anymore. If I did a McDonald's broadcast right now, the only people coming through there that see us are the people coming through there to get a burger.
Right. And Crocs.
Right. They're right.
They want to get them Crocs Happy Meals. Damn.
You know how many Crocs I got in my house right now?
I don't even have one. I have to get into the swing of this. I have to catch
Man,
it.
here,
Catch
you
up.
got to catch up because you're going to miss out on some. But I'm not doing the whole I'm going to buy 10. That's no fun like that. It's fun
No.
trying to get it. Like,
And you
and
got to
for
go to
me,
different ones,
right?
right?
Vin always wants a Happy Meal after he gets out of school anyway, or he wants a big kid meal. So I just get a toy when he gets his thing.
Oh,
I'm gonna
okay.
try- I'm
You
gonna keep
steal
trying.
his toy?
What
No,
are
I
you
get my own
talking
toy.
about?
Oh.
McDonald's has a new Croc toy, and they're very viral, and everybody loves them. So it's a new thing to
Are
collect.
they keychains or are they?
Sorry, we're not talking about the Cowboys anymore. Would you like us to go back to the Cowboys? I'm
No,
sorry.
I'm all done
Right,
with the Cowboys.
right.
We can talk about anything else.
All right. Well, let's talk about the porn you're surfing right now. What are you doing, man? You good? You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
all
I'm
right.
good. I'm
just-
looking to see what's
He's
open
stalking
today.
the Cowboys to see if they're talking about him.
Right.
No, the Cowboys I am not stalking.
You think you're alone in the giving up of a NFL football team recently? Do you think there's more Cowboy fans that have joined your movement?
No, I don't.
Did
Because
something horrible happen?
Cowboy fans are like me. They're loyal and stupid. Yeah, no, nothing really. You just look at like I said, man. I'm tired of supporting a team and
So it's just
spending
been,
my
like,
money on a
multiple?
team that don't care. Yeah, that don't care about football. Obviously,
Didn't they just
as
win?
much as I
Didn't they
do.
just win?
No, they've lost the last couple. Which
Is it the
winner to
losing?
winner
Is
to
it the
lose-
losing? Is it the losing getting to you, bro?
It's just,
As somebody who's the cocky
it's
winner,
Just, no, it's just I am a cocky winner, but no, it's just that they.
I coach football with this dude. That team's losing. He's like, I'm done losing.
He's a sore winner.
No, listen.
No, he's a great winner,
I just.
but he doesn't lose well. Just so you
don't
know.
like to lose. And,
Dude, we played a game. This is my favorite Bob story. This is my favorite Bob story, and it's new. It's fresh.
Tell us.
We're playing Call of Duty, and the 3 of us are on there. Me, Bob, and Rob. We're on every night together.
Yeah.
We're three amigos
three
playing Call of
amigos
Duty.
out
together.
here,
I mean, like
yeah.
we all wear the same shit. We got the same names.
2,
We're
3,
like
9
a
OGs.
little mafia going out there, right?
All right.
And we're getting our ass waxed. Like 3 games in a row, and we're all pretty good, but we're getting waxed. Next thing I hear is like, fuck this game, throws down the controller. He's like, I'm out, I'm done, I'm not playing another round. I was like, we didn't even call the last game. Usually we say, this is our last game. We
Yeah.
kind of, we tell a little bit, see you guys tomorrow.
Yeah.
That dude turned his shit off so fast that I'm pretty sure he had to buy a new controller the next day.
Bob, no way.
I don't like losing. I will never ever stomach losing. It don't matter. It don't matter what. It's the competition.
Judging.
And by the way, if you play Call of Duty with Bob, he can't help but be a coach. This dude is a coach.
Yeah.
All the time he goes in there. Like, he's all right, guys. It's a kill confirmed, so we got to get a lot of tags, all right? Got to get the tags. Got to go out and get the tags. It's a team effort. We got to do what we got to do. And the thing is Rob is a coach, too.
Yeah.
So I just sit in there and let them coach me. It's great. I feel so much like I'm like the guy I'm the only player.
You're the only player?
So I'm like the quarterback, the defense, and I'm everything. Like, I'm the only player on the team.
Oh my goodness.
Right? The other two are coach players, like Pete Rose back in the day.
Get tags.
Right.
I just like to hit job people, man.
Right.
And now I can hit job them as Michael Myers.
I love that
Now
Jamie says it's just a video game. And
that's
that's what my wife says the same thing, Jamie. Let me say something real quick. It's not just a video game. And let me tell you why. Because we spend that time as three guy friends. And I'm going to say something. I haven't done something like this, like where I get on with buddies and do something every day, since I was a kid.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
so you're developing your friendship.
It's therapeutic. I tell you, it helps you. We don't really talk about a lot of deep detail. But for a couple hours, you're not thinking of anything.
Right, we shoot the shit. We crack on each other. We rip on. You rip on each other a little bit, and it's just cool, bro. Because I really like. I think everybody needs something like this in their life because I never had this, and you don't remember the days. You could say you do when you sit here and we have that discussion, but you don't sit here and reminisce about as a kid going out and playing wiffle. One of the things I remember as a kid when I reminisce right now about it is we used to play home run derby with a wiffle ball. Me, my brother, my dad, and a couple of our friends. All right, and we would play home run derby against the garage, the detached garage behind our house, and wherever you would hit the ball against the garage was how far. Single, double, triple, home run. You hit it over the garage, it's a home run. And that's how we would play this home run derby out there, and that was great. But kids don't do that anymore. And as an adult, you lose that. Sometimes you go fishing with your boys, but you don't go every day and go play home run derby. You don't go every day and go play hide and seek or tag or even as teenagers go out every day and hang out at your buddy's house because you're teenagers and that's what you do. Every day we spend about an hour. It's about an hour, maybe sometimes a little bit longer. It depends on what time someone gets on. Like, I usually get on early unless I'm working, and then I'm usually the late guy. But an hour, hour and a half of us just shooting the shit. And my wife, she loves it. She's cool with it. She ain't got no beef with it. And then sometimes I stay on, sometimes I sign off, but that it's just a really cool deal. And when Jamie says it's not just a game, it's truly a moment that I love every day. Yeah. And it gets me like I do. I love it.
You do it more for the social aspect of being with your buddies.
Right. Yeah. Right.
If you had to sit there play by yourself and it wouldn't be the same.
It's lame.
Okay, gotcha.
It's lame.
I gotcha.
I know, like if I play Call of Duty and Rob and Jason ain't there, I'll
play like maybe 2 rounds, and then I go right to Madden. And and because I'm building, by the way, in Madden, I'm building an ultimate team. I told you about this, bro. You're gonna love this. You're gonna get addicted to this because every time you play a game against somebody else, they quit when you start beating their ass. And it's so great. It's so victorious watching people quit on you, right? And so it's and you just keep drafting these new players that are like legends, like all-time players. It's every player that's ever played the game, and then they've rated them, and then you play a game and you get like 10 packs of cards, and then when you get those cards, those players are on your team now.
Oh, really?
Right,
I'm gonna
right.
Try that.
And it's like I played a game recently and demolished this kid. And he played it all the way to the end. The longer they play, the more packs you get. Bro, I came out of that with like an ultimate team now. I got everybody I need. Like it's pretty badass. I love it.
Who's your running back?
I don't know. It's an older guy. So they don't even have his picture, but he's a 99 speed. You ain't catching him, dog. You ain't catching him. He's had at least 5 80-yard runs. And I've only played 5 games. At least 5 80-yard runs. I've only played 5 games, bro. I'm like, I need this guy on my team now in the regular season. But I do love it. Video games is my thing. I think it was back in 2007, and thanks to one of our former co-hosts, I went out and bought a PlayStation, and I've been geeked out ever since. My wife hates it; she can't stand it. She wishes it wasn't there, but it is definitely something that keeps me level-headed, and I'm good. There's a tournament waiting by Lee County Posse Arena right now going on.
Just saw that.
All right, we should definitely get involved in the.
There's what?
Tornado warning by Lee County Posse Arena.
Yeah, that's over there. Basically,
Bayshore.
Thank you,
Bayshore.
Melissa.
Bayshore. Yeah.
That was Melissa McGregor checking in. You guys have a lot of comments of what you guys were chatting about these video games, so I'm just gonna jump in here and read.
They were
some of
talking.
these.
Well, you and Betty, what do you guys like to do in the evenings? Go ahead.
Watch South Park and drink and laugh.
I like to eat
And
and
eat.
clean my house.
How do we hang out, Fausto? That's it. I miss you, Karen. That's usually what we did.
miss you, Karen.
We watch South Park.
Where the hell is Dee?
I know.
How come she's not even trying to get it?
Listen, it's a the video game thing is
If
an
Dee got-
important time.
Yeah.
Right. If Dee got hurt by my comments, then she's being soft. I just
Dee,
want to say
what
that.
happened?
No, her
Dee.
account got blocked. or
Oh.
Which
whatever.
comment are you
She's trying to
talking
get in.
about?
Her account got blocked.
She's trying to get in with a different account. She had to create a whole Facebook account and everything else.
We could bring her
Just
in.
send her a Zoom.
Here we go. So Jamie says per pastime is drink and eat. Sean is dipping a little bit more northeast. Okay, so the hurricane right now is dipping a little more east. So that is the last update on that.
I'm seeing it right now as we speak. It is it's still heading for the bend, and as long as I'll take a dip to the east, I don't need
Yeah.
a turn to the east or a dip to the west, east. I don't
Yeah,
need a
that's the
turn
thing
to
that we
east.
don't want.
They wobble back and forth, man.
Right.
They do,
Oh my
exactly.
God, what's gonna happen?
It's what's going to happen is what you're seeing right now.
Right.
Rain and wind for the rest of the day. as
The rest of the
band's coming
day.
across us.
Right. I didn't even take my patio furniture in.
No, I didn't either.
No, I didn't either.
No.
I was like, nope, not getting me today.
No.
By the way,
So
I
pretty
said,
much
I
what
said
we're
the same
getting-
thing to Ian, and then all my shit ended up in my pool.
I don't even think what's the sustained winds. I've seen the sustained winds are only like 85 miles an hour. It's like
Yeah.
a 1 or something.
No, it's a 2 now. It's up over 95.
Oh.
So
But
what is
it'll
dangerous
be-
here
it'll
is
be
the
a
surge,
3.
right?
It'll be a 3 this afternoon, I'd say around noon, and it'll slam into Tallahassee at a mid 4.
They curved it. I think it's going to curve more and hit up near right into the
Cedar
Big Bend
Key?
area. Yeah,
Yeah,
Cedar
Cedar
Key,
Key.
yeah.
And I think Cedar Key knew that to begin with, and even though it started to turn left, Cedar Key's like, nah, we're prepared. We're cool. We're getting out of here.
Everybody's shouting hurricane parties and let's get drunk because we can't control it anyway, is what they're saying on the speed.
Well, this is when you're supposed to throw the hurricane
Yeah.
party.
I
Not
think-
when like
not
Ian's
when it's
coming,
coming
and
at
right,
you.
right. You're like, and everybody's like, "Well, let's go to party, bitch." I'm trying to figure out how to find water. All right, and people in Cedar Key right now, that's what they're trying to do. They need gas and water.
Bitch, I'm worried about living today.
They need toilet paper.
In Cedar Key, they're looking for toilet paper. They're looking for plywood. Matter of fact, that's what I already said. If we should do something right now, we should be loading up bottles. We need to get a truck right now and get us like 30 cases of water, 300,000 cases, so as much water as we can get, and take it up there. Cedar Key is going to be ass backwards. Like they're not prepared for this. And this hurricane is massive. You go on the radar and look at this thing. It's the entire Gulf.
Oh, Jamie says
Now,
the
let me
liquor
ask-
store is open.
What?
Jamie says
Let me ask. So isn't it
Oh.
northern Florida, like the construction is not like concrete block, more of the house?
Actually, they're
frame?
prepared better for storm surge up there. They have way more stilted houses than we have down here for some strange reason.
Really?
Oh,
Right? They've already said that Cedar Key's houses mostly are stilted already. So
Stilted, yeah.
I have an important question.
I
though.
would love to have a stilted house. I've always wanted one, but it'd have to be on the beach. That's the only way I'd want one.
Super important question. Is the Waffle House open? That's how you know.
Right.
That's how you know. If the Waffle House is still open, we're all right. If they close,
I don't think the Waffle House is open today.
you think?
Locally?
No, locally. It
Yeah,
is.
but in
I
Cedar
may hit
Key?
to the Waffle House when I get done
All
here.
right, a little scattered, covered, smothered all day long, baby.
Boy.
Wind gusts.
if
Binion
the
Springs
7-Eleven
42.
closes, we're doomed.
Right. Right. listen, we know what it's like. Ian came through here. They called it a 4. We all that were here know it was a 5. Everybody that sat in their house and heard it go over their house knows it was a 5. Anybody who went outside of their house after Ian knows it was a 5. The only people that don't know it was a 5 are the insurance companies. Because if it was a 5, Ian would have probably bankrupted every insurance company.
Oh yeah.
Because there's no deductibles.
Oh, is that one?
Yeah,
Yep.
when you
That
hit a
one
5, when you hit it, right? I'm right, Fausto. You're an insurance guy. You know that, right? So when in insurance reasons, and according to FEMA, if it's a Category 5 hurricane, there's no deductible on your insurance, so you get all the money. Well, how much money is insurance companies losing when they're just stroking checks with no deductibles?
Right.
So it's and Ian was so massive, so big, so disastrous.
It was
What is he showing you?
Nothing.
Oh, all right.
Hi,
We're
Sarah.
listening to you.
All right. Is she
Oh.
there yet?
We're
No.
listening. We're
Darlene, is that you?
I told
Oh,
you
nothing
Dee
yet.
wasn't coming.
She's
At all?
I
coming.
said that when I came in today. I wasn't lying. I know my Darlene. All
Gonna be
right.
huge.
She's
Right.
Gonna be huge.
coming.
She figured out. She was like, I don't want to do this today, and that's cool.
No, she's coming. She's
That's
just having
fine. Listen,
Facebook
I didn't want to do
issues.
this shit either until Bob, because Bob was like, "Well, I got a big fucking announcement. Tomorrow. There's gonna be a lot of pictures."
even hear the announcement.
It was a huge announcement,
Right.
bro.
He's no longer rooting for the Dallas.
I'm no
Cowboys.
longer rooting for the Cowboys. This is like I
We
don't
could have
think,
all slept in, Sean.
I don't think
We could have all slept in.
I don't think you guys realize how big of a deal that is.
We almost made a
I
Facebook
just
post
don't.
about it.
I know.
We're
Right,
like,
we're
put it
outta
on
here.
Facebook.
You're talking about a guy who
could
had
already be having hash
a
browns.
whole half of his house dedicated to nothing but cowboy stuff. A whole half of my house. It's completely gone. Walls are completely empty.
Put it in bags properly.
Walls are completely empty.
Put it in
Took it
bags
all down.
properly.
I did.
What a.
I
What a
did.
dick.
All right, Karen. What's the male
Listen.
Karen? What is it, Ken? Is that what it is?
Yeah, no,
we're
he's
good.
a Kevin.
Kevin. Yeah. All right, Kevin.
It's all packed away, stored away for future.
Oh, so you ain't even committed.
Yeah, he's not committed to
He's not
dumping
even
Right.
him
committed
yet.
to this issue.
That's it.
Oh,
He's
I'm
in a bad
committed.
relationship.
I'm in a bad relationship, and I might.
And you put it in the attic. I already
said.
said this. If we were talking about a real relationship, I would say stop holding on to the past and donate that stuff. Why are you holding on to her purses?
That's an empty
She's
threat.
not coming back
That's a call for attention.
because she's already banging your best friend. All right, she's not coming back. Give her purses to Goodwill.
Listen,
Or-
not just that. quick.
Fausto,
Make
you
it
can make
official
that.
and make a post.
It's
You
just-
donate and
You
all
still
that.
got
And then we
Mike.
will
You know,
believe
you
you.
know who would love all that stuff would be Mike. Mike Davis. Mike Davis would love all your. And, you know that's what you should do. Give it to somebody else
How's
who's
Mike gonna
holding
take it?
on
I
to
should.
hope.
I should.
Who's
I know
holding
I need
on to
give
hope.
it to another Cowboys fan.
Right, somebody who's holding on to hope.
If Darlene
If
was
I had to
on,
get away
we'd
to my
ask
Redskin
right
stuff,
now.
I got one jersey.
Yeah, if Darlene was on right now, we'd ask if Mike wanted it.
All right, let's call Darlene.
Let's call her. Call her in. Zoom her in.
Mike is
Is it-
gonna feel very disappointed in your decisions.
You think Mike will be sad about your decision? You think other Cowboy fans are disappointed
up
about
to
you
you.
giving up on the Cowboys? Right, Mike is. You're like a. You know, you were
You're like
a
super coach.
mentor.
Yeah.
You're like a super mentor to Mike,
I-
and he's
I'm
probably
so-
a Cowboys fan because his mentor was a lifelong Cowboys fan.
Oh, what did you
And
do?
he was all like, "Man, I'm the guy who I've respected so much as a coach. I'm gonna go be a Cowboys fan too because he's a Cowboys fan."
I don't think that's why.
Right, I'm gonna buy the blue. I'm gonna buy the gray stars and put them on
I
everything.
trust everything Bob says, and
Right.
Bob says it's
We
not
them
like-
boys.
We them boys.
We them boys.
We them boys.
We not
Right.
them boys.
Oh.
Jerry Jones is an idiot, and we're at odds.
We can call Darlene.
Yeah, call her.
Yeah, but how?
Harass
I got her
her.
on the Bluetooth.
Yeah, call her right now.
Call Darlene.
Let's get her on the phone. I know she
See what
wasn't
she's
coming.
going on.
She's gonna be all. If she better not be grumpy because I'm grumpy.
Might have to turn the Bluetooth up in the board.
I want to be grumpy too.
And I'm fat.
And I'm fat.
She's not gonna
Fausto
answer.
says.
She's not even gonna answer.
Yeah, bro. Oh wait. You thought you're FaceTime calling her? You think she's gonna answer FaceTime calls?
No.
She don't answer regular phone calls.
Right. So what
Right,
happens is it makes
right.
her try.
Yeah.
That was a good try, though.
Why are you guys so obsessed with her?
We're trying to call Darlene.
We're trying to.
She's here every day. You're not. Don't worry about it, Fausto. Fausto.
Fasto.
Fatso.
Speak English.
I did, Fatso.
That's
Why are you
mean.
so angry today?
because I'm here for some stupid-ass Dallas Cowboy announcement. That's why I'm upset today, all right? I was all ready to just call it a day today.
Well, it's
You don't hear it
just
beeping?
ringing. Yeah.
Oh, you don't have headphones. Yeah, it's on. It sounds like we're getting ready to explode.
Oh, there it is. No,
No.
she hung up.
All right, you have to call the actual phone number.
Yeah, call her number.
Then she'll answer.
She's not gonna answer.
Oh, she didn't give you her number. Wait.
Wow, you don't have her number?
Here, I'll give it to you.
Police called after cat finds grenade in home's basement right out of my hometown. The bomb squad was called to a home in Dayton, Ohio on Monday after a suspicious item was found in the basement by a cat. Police say the homeowners were renovating when their cat began knocking around what looked like a hand grenade. They called the police and investigators determined the grenade needed to be disposed of. The bomb squad planned to set it off in a controlled environment. There's no word where the grenade came from.
Ugh.
The
My
pawn shop. You can get anything
goodness.
at a pawn shop. Come
Oh, wait.
from a pawn shop. We back on this again? Good golly, that's loud in my ears. Good golly.
Come on.
Oh my goodness.
Probably says scam likely on my number.
Yeah, she ain't gonna answer now. She's like,
She's dodging. That
She's
means
in
she
the
ain't
bathroom.
listening to
she
the
don't
show.
trust your number.
She's in the bathroom.
She thinks you're trying to sell her a car.
Your call
warranty.
has been forwarded to voice.
By the way, I love that she got it.
You heard her say forwarded.
Forwarded. And
Huh?
she
Press the
clicked it.
button because it says forwarded.
No, that rang too many times. Your call's been forwarded. It would have said the caller
She's just
forwarded. your
staring at it.
voicemail.
She's
Right.
like,
Right.
Prank caller, prank caller.
She's not calling. She's not answering. I already know this. I know who she is, guys.
I'm okay
Who is
with
she?
it.
She wasn't coming in today when she sent the message last night about trying to set up a Zoom. That wasn't happening. And then this morning when she was like, oh, it's flooded and I can't, and Mike's car's got me blocked in and I walk out of my house, I got 3 inches in front of my house. I'm like, she ain't coming. I know she wasn't coming. I love her, but I know she ain't coming. I know her. Like, look, you can say whatever you want, and she's probably shaking her head right now at the stream. She's listening. She just ain't watching. And the reason she's not watching is because we see her watching. We can't see her listening. So she's on the screen right now listening. Right? If
Darlene,
I
are
went
you
through right
listening?
now, and I guarantee if I gave Sean a list of all the IPs that are listening right now, because I get an IP address of everyone who streams in.
Yeah.
If I took that IP list and gave it to him, one of them would be Darlene's address.
you know what?
Challenge.
She's gonna
Right.
put all your BMR stuff like Bob in a box.
Right.
Put it in.
I give it up on it.
I'm giving up.
Maybe it'll love me again next week and I'll pull it out, but now I'm giving
Now-
up on it.
Now, if they win
Dude, you
tonight,
get broke
come
up.
back in.
Right, I know that. That's why you're so full of shit, and I'm here for no reason.
You,
Bro, he was
We're
so...
here to-
you
we're
don't
here
know.
to help
Hey, I just want to let you know. No, I'm not prepared for today because I barely made it.
was the hype like that?
We're
Yes.
here. We're here to help
He's
people.
like, I got an announcement.
I'm here to help
Serious.
people.
We're here to help you.
He called it life-changing.
Life changing.
He said
It
life-changing.
is life changing.
He said, this
Go
is
to
so
my house.
this is so important, an announcement everyone needs to hear.
It's
Yeah.
huge.
And Rob, just for the record,
Uh-huh.
Rob is like we good friends. Bob and I are solid friends, but him and Rob are like burying bodies together friends.
Oh,
all right,
okay.
that's the type of friends they are. All right.
Apparently
They-
bearing
right,
Dallas memorabilia
right.
as well.
So when he didn't tell Rob yesterday, right?
Oh.
But then Rob kind of read through it. He's like, "Oh yeah, life changing, cool. What round are we on?"
Your friend don't care.
Rob's knowing me a little bit.
Right.
Your friend don't care.
Right. Rob's like, I don't buy any of the shit he's saying right now. I should have fed right into that and should have saw it coming.
Listen,
Ah.
it is a huge announcement because it is true, man. I've took all the Dallas stuff out of my house. I no longer am going to root for them.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'll be a Bucks fan or not, but that part is I don't know yet. But I definitely,
See, that's the hardest
I'm
part for
definitely
me.
not going to.
I want to give up. I want to give up on Washington. I want to be done with them. I really do.
Why don't you both do it together?
But here's the deal. I don't know what team to root for.
That's it. Well,
because
that's
because
why I won't
because
go
my son's an Eagles fan, but it's hard for me to leave at Washington to be an Eagles fan, right?
God, no.
Although the Eagles are playing the Bucks on Sunday.
They are.
Tickets are $12,000,
Go
$1,220.
Shut up.
Bro, the most expensive tickets I've ever seen. in my-
$12,000?
Did you know? No, I'm just kidding. Not that much, but Fausto. But when
In Honduras,
so
it is.
tickets to go see opening day for the Bucks. Opening day,
Yeah.
which is a big deal, and they were playing Washington. Not such a big deal, but opening day tickets were $42. I was going to buy some for the whole family. $42. I looked ahead because I know he's an Eagles fan and he'll love to go to an Eagles game.
Yeah.
The cheapest ticket was $174
Why? What do they do?
because they're just a better team.
Oh.
So more people, more of
Does it come with a meal or something?
Yeah,
or
you
a
come with
parking
a
stand?
meal, Does
So,
it come with a meal?
I'm not buying tickets to the Eagles game. That ain't happening. I go
Oh.
tailgate, but I can't. We are busy Sunday. Sunday we're already booked. We are.
No, they aren't. LOL. I'm looking to buy them for Sunday.
Where are you guys
That's
going to be
Jamie.
tomorrow? By the way,
back in the bus.
Yeah.
back in the bus.
Back in the bus.
We're at Empire.
Back in the boat.
Look,
Get
Jason.
back in the boat.
Look, Jason's
Back in the
cheap.
boat.
Look, $82. He could take his kid to the game Sunday. It's 82 bucks.
I'm sorry. I'm
82
sorry.
bucks.
Three what?
82
Section
bucks.
3
I
what?
don't know where my camera
Section
is.
what?
82. Who cares what
157.
section?
Section 3 what?
Section 319.
Fuck that. What row?
Row 2.
You need a
Row T.
You need a drone.
Row
to watch
T.
it.
Row T.
The
A,
drone.
B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S. Bitch, we're 26 rows up. No. And here's the problem. I don't know if you've ever sat in the 300 section at Raymond James.
Yeah.
It's not stairs.
Just go hang
If
out
you've
by
ever
the pirate ship.
if you've ever sat in the 300 section, it's not stairs. It's legitimately a ladder.
What?
It's a
Oh, I wouldn't be able to do that.
oh.
I get
If you
scared.
if you're in T, by the time you get to your row in the 300 section, you're like, hey, I need to go back down and get a beer.
Is there an elevator?
I need some help. No,
Oh.
Just take him and go stand by the boat.
I'm
On the
sorry,
deck.
bro. I don't know if you realize I'm over 50. Standing anywhere for 4 hours ain't happening ever.
It's your kid.
Now, if I can
kid.
get a couple of sweet tickets, perfect.
Right.
So if anybody out there wants to convert me to a Bucks and take me to the game this weekend to show me a great time, now's your time. Now's
great.
your time. If somebody
Buy a
out there
jersey.
listening wants
Buy
to
a
take
jersey.
me to the Bucks,
You have to buy a jersey. Then
I'll buy a
I'll
jersey.
facilitate that.
I'll
No
buy a jersey.
elevator, Jamie says. Boo. Not interested.
Right. It's not worth it. I'm trying to tell everybody that.
Are we helping anybody today?
Do they have
No.
a ramp so I can take my scooter up?
This Sunday, by the way, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m., it's the kickoff to the fall vendor market. Right now, we are tentatively going to be there 11 to 1. It's right next to Sunsplash. Come on out. It's all happening out there. There's going to be freeze-dried candy and lemonade and face painting and bounce houses and candles and all kinds of local crafts and everything. It's going to be a really big event. And Big Mama Radio will be there live 11 to 1 this Sunday. So come on out and see us at the kickoff to fall vendor market. And I'm trying to get her on the bus tomorrow so that she could tell us all about the vendor market and, and really get into
We
it.
need to get Metal Labs.
I was
out
going to
there.
have her in there yesterday. Today, but we're not there today. So
Right.
We need to get Metal Labs to that.
This
yeah, if I only had that
Local vendor.
Metal Lab sign, that'd be so cool.
Oh yeah.
I was gonna bring it, but we're not on the bus today.
Did it go in the box with the Dallas stuff? Just make sure it's not in there.
No,
All right.
no.
What color is your car, Bob?
Gray. So it's gun
Suggest a
silver.
preference of neutrality and caution. Gray car owners often value tradition and maturity, preferring not to stand out too much.
Boom.
Let's look at
Mark it
white.
down.
White represents simplicity, cleanliness, and perfection.
I'm
us.
perfection.
What's
Yeah.
what's
us.
red? What's
That's
red?
us. That's us. White car owners
We
are
win.
typically
What's red?
organized and strive for a high status. That's us. Feels pretty good. I just want to hold on. I'm marinating in my shit right now, Bob. If you don't mind, all right? Hold on. White car. What color is yours? Blue.
She's mine.
Blue. Associated with calmness, trust, and dependability,
Aw.
blue car owners are often very eccentric and crazy.
What?
No, reliable and trustworthy. Eccentric and
Oh.
crazy, I added. Red. Often chosen by those who are outgoing, energetic, and passionate. Red car owners are seen as ambitious and love to stand out. How come nothing is ever negative with these things? Like, oh, you picked a yellow car? Oh,
Yeah.
you're a bad person.
You're sunshine and happy butterflies. Fausto, I have a question for you. Did your husband pick out your car or did you? Because that sounds like something your husband
He
would.
did.
He did it? Yeah. I
Yes, he
figured.
did everything. I didn't even know what it was until
figured.
I
That's
just
why he got
put
that.
my signature.
What color would you have picked?
Purple!
I'm coming out. I want the world to know. Gotta let it show.
I'm
Put a big
coming
rainbow.
out. Get him. Get it.
I would have done white. Like, I don't know. I'm not a car person.
When I went into Dixie, I said white or black. Maybe gunmetal gray if you got it.
You had an orange.
But that's
car.
it. I had an orange.
truck.
It stood out too much. Everyone knew what I drove, man. And I ran over 3 people, and they called the police, and
Oh,
they
I
found
You
me
had an
real
orange
quick.
car.
I had
Yes,
an
you
orange
did.
truck.
They were
bright,
cones.
bright orange truck.
Yeah, like a cone.
I put logos on the side eventually because I realized that everybody knew it was me already.
Yeah.
So why not put logos on it? I'm not logoing the. And you know what's funny? You can't buy magnets for trucks anymore.
No?
No, because your doors aren't metal.
No, it won't stick to the aluminum.
They won't stick to the aluminum.
No, for real?
Yeah.
GMCs that are. I've got magnets on my tailgate.
Oh,
On
yeah,
your
the
tailgate is a different story. Great, you got,
But
I
the
got a
doors
magnet
don't
in my,
have-
but
it's not
you,
metal
you,
no more.
you ain't put nothing on your door. Neither one of your doors.
I'll check it.
Check it.
Go check it.
You're gonna be pissed, just like I was. I
It's
was
gonna
ready to
fall right off.
Right. I was ready. Well, and you know what's funny is they need to figure something out for that because there's
Well,
so
they
many.
could put an insert in there if they had to. They could put a
Can you put
bigger
Velcro?
piece of tin in there or something. That would-
Don't you have to take it off in Cape Coral anyway if you park like in residential?
For
Put
me, I
Velcro.
just want to be able to put on big events when I'm doing big event stuff and BMR when I'm doing BNR stuff. I'm all about it. I don't want a promotional vehicle.
Yeah.
I had one. It was cool. The problem with a promotional vehicle that you drive every day is everyone knows who you are.
Right.
Say goodbye to Fausto. He's got to go at 9. He said.
Oh, Fausto, do you have to go?
Is it
You
9 o'clock? I gotta go.
Well, then I have to go
Gotta go.
too. Then
Well, then we should all
Well,
go.
Coach Bob, for the
All right.
next announcement, just give us a text. Don't wake me up 6 a.m. So create a group chat. An email will do. But
The
yeah.
next,
Fausto, 100% right.
the next,
Right.
the next
Second
announcement.
Like if you got something life changing, like you're moving, you're having another kid.
God, no.
Right. We're like, oh, we got to do this show middle of the hurricane. There's an
Right.
important announcement. But he's been saying this like for like before he even went
Right.
to Bob's got
It
a really
was,
serious
it was a
announcement.
serious announcement.
Dang.
I don't know. I
It was
guess you guys
mediocre.
don't understand the level of cowboy I am.
Oh, I do.
Maybe if you
I do.
understood
I
the
do.
fanatic I was to
My
simply
pelusa.
come out.
Why do I have a feeling? I have a feeling that the next announcement will be that he's going back to his original team.
I think you're right on that one too.
We can come in on a good
And it'll
Friday for
probably
that
be
one.
tomorrow morning. He'll call up and be like, "Hey, I need to come in.
My
Yeah.
next, my
I got a
next
big announcement. They
I need
won. Last,
everybody
they won.
back.
They're gonna win tonight. Who they play tonight?
No, they're not.
Who they
Everybody,
play tonight?
They're going to play Giants. They're going to lose tonight.
The Giants
Yeah, they're going to
wondering
lose
why you give
17 to
this
10
announcement
to the Giants.
to the
tonight.
Giants.
Yep, watch it. Trust me. I'm calling it right now. 17-10.
okay, everybody, write that down and we'll talk about it tomorrow.
17-10.
Write
They're
that
gonna
down,
lose
put a
tonight.
date, put a pin on it, okay?
Yeah.
Thank you
Yeah.
for having me,
If it's
guys.
17 to 10,
I
I'm
love
gonna call you weird.
Fausto.
Hey, Fausto, you have a great day, buddy. I'll see you later.
Faust.
Thank you.
All
Have a
right,
great
there you
day,
go.
guys.
All right, buddy.
Bye,
Man.
Coach Bob.
All right, hold on. I gotta set something up here before we
Say,
do anything. So
I need everybody back from Thanksgiving. I have an important announcement to make. Everybody fly back down.
Right.
Get out of
Guys,
here.
you gonna do the
All
show
right,
tomorrow?
That's it.
Get
You
out.
know, listen.
Right.
You. What are we doing?
Hold on. I'm just hitting this real quick.
Hi everybody, this is Carol G.
Hey, this is Beyonce.
Your favorite radio station, Big Mama Radio. We're good. We're back.
Are we back?
Surprised you didn't have P. Diddy on that promo with
Oh
Beyonce.
my goodness. Now there's a lot of Diddy going on
I,
there.
I
Man, look.
bet they didn't back each other up. Hey, this is P. Diddy. Hey, this is Beyonce. Hey, I'm Jay-Z.
Hey, I'm R. Kelly.
And Usher.
Right. Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Michael Jackson. Hi, I'm R. Kelly. I'm P. Diddy, and you're listening to Big Mama Radio.
From deep inside San
Harvey
Quentin.
Weinstein, is
Right.
that you?
Right.
From deep inside the walls of San Quentin.
I'm waiting for the remix to come out. I mean, the two biggest remixers in the world just went to prison. So,
Yeah.
all right, R. Kelly and P. Diddy are the two biggest remixers ever to happen. Like they were known for
Right.
remixing.
Like
Every record in the world,
breath
right?
you
I mean, R.
Yeah.
Kelly's biggest song, it's a
Bro,
remix.
You know
like
what it makes me think back to?
what?
Like, what did they do to Maze? Murder Maze, because he became like a devout Christian, like after like hanging
No,
with
I-
P. Diddy for like 2 months. He
Mace,
was
I
like,
believe that.
Mace was like, I'm out. I'm going
Was
to be
that
a
the guy
Christian."
from what was that, the one with the umbrella?
Murder Mace?
No, Mace.
Oh.
It was just Mace. He wore a hat down to his head. And he still wears it to this day. He just did it. He's doing podcasting and stuff, but he still rocks the hat. He became a pastor. He got out of all of Bad Boy and got away from Bad Boy. But the rumor on the rumor mill for the May story is that he saw what was going on and didn't want to be a part of it and didn't want anything to be a part of it. And he probably found Jesus because of that. Like there's an interview scrolling around right now with Justin Bieber. Yeah. And Justin Bieber's doing a podcast, and he's talking about how he wants to protect Billie Eilish, by the way, and how he wants to protect Billie Eilish from the world of the industry. Yeah. And all in the middle of the interview, and I wish I had it or we could get it on right now, but right in the middle of the interview, you see Justin going through PTSD. And he's reliving those P. Diddy moments. And you could see him almost start to cry. And he breaks down. And I don't know what year this interview is or if it's new, but here, like I told you, the trolls are coming out. They're going to come out hardcore, and they're going to come out hardcore against anybody who's been a part of any of this monstrosity in the entertainment world. And I want to go on the record and just say that I think Justin Bieber is going to blow a whistle on a lot of shit.
Oh, yeah.
And I think it's personally affected him like sexual abuse does to everyone, and causes what you will have for the rest of your life. And I'm not, and I know I've kind of touched on this before. I am a victim as a child. I don't talk about it a lot because I didn't bring it. You suppress those memories, and you suppress them to the point to where they didn't happen. Right. And legitimately, they're gone. And a lot of people say, well, that affects who you are today. It will for some. If you're a strong-willed person, shit that happens to you in your past, you put behind you and you don't let it affect you. That's me personally. Now, if you want to start bringing it up, like let's say I had something really traumatic happen to me besides this, and Bob was like, hey, let's talk about that. Yeah. I would resent Bob for it. I would be pissed at him bringing it up. Right. And then those memories would fly back. And the reason I can talk about that time as a child where I was a victim is, and it's even hard to like say what happened or explain it. Right. But I only remember it because my mother brought it up because the guy who did it got arrested. She wanted to know, did anything ever happen when you, like, bro, I said, I hate you. And I got mad at my mom. I didn't speak to my mom for a long time because of it, because I was like, you knew it happened. There's no way you didn't know it happened. Right. And my sister was there. My cousins were there. Like, everybody was there. They know. Right. Right? So there's no way that everyone didn't know. And you know, and there's a special place in hell for people like that. And P. Diddy is going to hell for that. R. Kelly's going to hell for his horrible situation. And they're never seeing the day of light again. And if there's ever things that need to be said, justice is served on those bastards. Keep them locked up and don't let them out. And anybody who facilitated it. Now, listen, if you participated in a freak off and you knew the person was there against their will, you should be prosecuted. If you went to the freak off with your significant other and just banged her in front of people, you a freak, dog. You shouldn't be prosecuted, all right? Like, there's some people that went to these freak-offs that didn't do something illegal. Right. I'm sure of that, all right? Yep. Some people just like to bang people in front of other people. There's a nightclub in Phoenix where there's actually beds and people bang each other in front of other people. It's all there. It's real-life shit. There's swinger clubs.
Right, but that's adult sexual preferences of whatever they want to do, and everybody's consulting.
So people that did that, that's fine. But if you went into a room where a girl was bound and didn't know what was going on and you banged her, you're going to jail. And I hope all of them go to jail. And guys and girls, you banged a dude, whatever. Because it's very crazy the amount of people that are saying that P. Diddy banged a dude. And for some reason, that's not a big deal. And I get it. It's not. But he did it against everyone's will. Like, it doesn't seem like P. Diddy had sex with anybody.
Unless it
willingly. Was like, and what's crazy is he's fucking P. Diddy. Can I just say, if I was P. Diddy, oh, God.
You should have people lined up.
Line him up. Yeah. Get him out there. Put him out there in the hallway.
Yeah, but that wasn't fun. Because he could have that. See, that wasn't enough.
That's crazy.
That wasn't enough.
They throwing it at it. They throwing it at him. And they throw it at murderers. Like O.J. Simpson came to town. Every chick in the world wanted to bang O.J.
So our friends over at the Bounce House, people, she's saying that they took, I'm assuming she's talking about Justin Bieber's innocence away. It's so sad and heartbreaking. And Jamie agrees. She says that it is affecting him. And you could definitely see that now.
Right. Yeah. They took his innocence away. And Usher as well. And what it did, I'm going to tell you what it did to Usher. Mm-hmm. Usher played into it. Now he's doing an interview saying he didn't.
Yeah.
But you want to know how you know he did? Because if you were, and I just go, this is how I feel. All right, I feel like if you were overly sexualized as a small young child, where you shouldn't be overly sexualized, whether you were put into sexual events and you saw it going down, or you participated in it, or you were forced into it, however it went down, that's going to make your sexual desire a little bit more freaky, a little bit more twisted. You're going to be a little bit more twisted as a person because you were groomed to that. Okay,
Right, you think it's normal. That's your new
Usher
normal.
was notoriously a womanizer. Like, he was completely a womanizer. Like, he, STD scandal that he had and all this shit that he notoriously had.
Yeah.
So he was groomed that way when he was with P. Diddy. That where's where that behavior was learned. A learned behavior. That's what I'm talking about right there. And that's where he learned it, man. And I think, and this is just my opinion, like I said, with all my opinions, you could throw it out. I don't care.
Right.
But that's what happened to Usher as well, and his innocence was stripped from him. It turned him into basically a sexual deviant. I wouldn't call him a predator by any means, but a deviant that nevertheless, he had all these different scandal women's and shit like that throughout his whole career. I think
Right.
it's past that now because, you hit the brick wall a couple of times, not to run into it again. Right. And I think so that's what happens. And I think that the P. Diddy thing is a big situation, and I pray that anybody who is involved in this in any way against someone's will is put out on Front Street. I don't care what celebrity it is. I don't care what politician it is. Front Street that person right now. Why? Because we want to know. Not because we need you to convict them. We need a court of public opinion that eliminates them. Like they're saying that P. Diddy streams went up. The reason his streams are going up is people are using it as background music as they talk about P. Diddy being a horrible person.
Yeah.
You see the videos where they're using background music of his.
Yeah.
Stop doing that.
Yeah.
I don't
Don't
do
give
that.
him any money.
I'm not running any P. Diddy stuff at all. I don't run his background music. I'm not making videos with his background music. You're still paying that man. You're helping his legal fees when you use his background music. Don't do it. And
This
that's
is
why you're seeing it go up.
I mean, break it down to the essence. Take away
Use the victims,
take away his
like
P.
Justin
Diddy.
Bieber's music instead.
Exactly. Take away
Yeah.
that he's P. Diddy. You're talking about a guy who sex trafficked, had sex with underage kids unwillingly, beat and abused his wife. This is not a good guy, man. Like,
No.
this is a bad dude.
Possible
man.
ties to killing people, like actually, like
Yeah.
Biggie and
This
other,
is a bad dude, man. And I was in New York, and my dad don't know P. Diddy at all. And I was up visiting my dad last week, and he got arrested. And I was sitting at the
Your
counter.
dad did?
No, when he got arrested, my dad.
I was like, your dad got arrested?
No,
Oh, what's that
we're
story?
watching the
It's like,
news.
what?
Sorry, we're watching the news, and they read P. Diddy, and my dad doesn't know P. Diddy at all or who
Yeah.
he is. And my dad was like, "Oh, I wonder what he did." I was like, "That's a bad dude, Dad." And I'm like, "There's a ton of people in the music in Hollywood industries who buttholes are puckering right now. I can guarantee it." I'm like, he won't be the first to fall in that deal.
Yeah.
No, he
And-
won't.
And he won't. And there's going to be more that come out. And I
Absolutely.
want to break it down to the essence of these. Look, you can idolize them. You can call them superstars, movie stars, rock stars, music, whatever. These are bad scumbags of the earth. Period. Point blank. They've took advantage of children. They've took advantage of innocent women. They've sex trafficked. These might as well be the cartel that everybody's
Right.
screaming about to stop.
Well, they
doing
are.
the
They
same
are. They
thing.
are. The music industry is a cartel. It has been a cartel the whole world. I went to dinner one time and got pissed about. I said that Janet Jackson, the Justin Timberlake incident, where the boob flipped out into the Super Bowl,
Right.
changed my industry forever. Forever. And what I mean by that is that I used to be on the radio doing radio, would be canceled today. It was the beginning of the cancellation era. That was where cancel culture started, when we realized that you could be an FCC reporter and still work at McDonald's dropping French fries in the fryer, and you could be a reporter for the FCC. And I'm not talking to anybody that drops the French fries in the fryer. I'm saying that's a starter job is what I call those, or finishing jobs, whichever way you want to go it. But on your way into the world or on your way out.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what you do.
Like, I'm out.
All right. So it's and they started reporting. So like I did some really raunchy radio back in the late 90s. Raunchy radio that I'm not proud of by any means, but I got ratings,
That's like
and
the
I was
Howard
a legend,
Stern
and
era.
I've got a CD out there that's just raunchy as shit.
Yeah.
But nevertheless, it's what the era called for in 96 to 99. Like
Right.
it truly was what people wanted. They didn't have social media, like I said. The internet started in 96. So from 96 to 99, you didn't have social media. People were out there just living off of you.
MySpace.
Right.
Wow, we got a lot of comments on here.
MySpace.
So Mary Lou is saying that Usher is sick as well for knowingly how Diddy was. He freely gave Justin Bieber to Diddy, and that's sick. He should have protected him. We also have
Groomed.
Selena. She's also checking in saying he's effing disgusting. And Mary Lou also stated that Cat Williams said things that are going to go down this year. It looks like it's happening. So
Yeah, man. How does Cat Williams know?
Oh.
How did Cat
He was
Williams?
there.
He
how
said
does
He talks
they
about
offered
it.
him 4 times to go into his backside.
listen.
And he said, I turned down a lot of money.
He
Yeah.
he talks about it in one of his jokes about
Yeah.
being at the mansion party.
Mhm.
And if you listen to his thing, he talks about being at he says, I was at a party.
But I'm
and there
talking
was a
about his
party
Shannon
at
Sharp
the
interview.
party." Well, no, but
When he
talking
sat down
about-
with Shannon Sharp, he said P. Diddy's going to jail.
Oh, he knew.
Oh,
He's
yeah,
been
he
there.
knows.
He's seen.
He
He'd
knows.
been there, bro. He'd been to the mansion. And
Cat was
he
there.
wasn't down
Yeah.
with it. He was like, he tells the joke. He tells it in one of his things. He's like, he calls his boy. He's like, come over here, look at this.
Yeah.
Look at these two motherfuckers right here doing this shit right here.
He said, be careful what door you open. You never know what you're going to walk into.
You never know what you're going to see.
And
at
that's
the
one
party,
of his jokes.
he's joking about it at one of
He's
his
like, I've been
things.
to P. Diddy party.
Yep.
You open the door and you go, what the?
Yeah, what
Going
the
on
hell?
in there? You know, he's like, be careful what door you open. You know. He was
Now, let me
making
ask you a
joke.
question.
He had morals. and
If
he
it was
said,
just
"I'm
a
out."
swinger thing, it'd be okay,
Turning
though,
down
right?
$50 million.
It was all adults
yes.
willingly going in somewhere and
It's
just banging
not.
out. It's okay,
It's
right?
not, though, dude.
But it is according to like laws.
Well, if they
Legally, it
wanna,
would be okay.
it would.
if adults want to do what they want to do to each other, whatever, as long as everybody's consenting,
But-
that's
Right.
their problem.
And I don't
However
listen.
you see
You know,
it.
I want to comment on the Usher being responsible for Bieber.
Yeah.
Bieber's parents are responsible for Bieber. Usher's not his parents.
I
Bieber's
agree.
parents are responsible for that,
they-
not Usher.
That's where it goes down. Though.
Now,
that's
if
where it gets
Usher
iffy.
introduced him and brought him in, understand that Usher was groomed at a teenager. He was taught how to do this by the man who groomed everyone. All right, by P. Diddy. He was told to bring people to him, man. And you know what you're going to do when you're tired of being sexually assaulted by P. Diddy?
Bring
Find somebody else to get sexually assaulted.
That's not funny, but it is.
But it's what happened.
Usher had guardianship of Bieber, and then he gave Diddy.
See,
10
that is his parents,
Yeah.
man. Like if a
Well, that's because
if
the
a
parents signed him over for
20-some-year-old
money.
young man came to me and said, "Hey, give me guardianship of your teenage son."
Yeah, 48 hours. That's all I need.
What?
Yeah.
Are you-
So
who in their right mind goes, "Oh, okay, yeah, here you go. You can have guardianship
How
of
much
him
money
right
was
now."
it, right?
Yep.
and how important is your son to you? So his mom gave guardianship to Usher. Usher
Mm-hmm.
had guardianship of Bieber, and then Diddy asked for guardianship of Bieber for 48 hours. Which
That's in the
then
video.
happened.
If I think what really happened is or Bieber spent 48 hours with Diddy. He didn't need guardianship to spend 48 hours with him.
That's what they keep saying.
I know because they want to say that, but he doesn't need that. If I'm your legal guardian
You can go
and I
hang out
say,
at his
Finn,
house.
go hang out with P. Diddy for 48 hours. P. Diddy can have my kid for 40 hours because I willingly sent him there for 4. I am on the record as sending my kid there.
Unless you know that something illegal is going to go down, so now you don't want any responsibility for it, and now they're
You're still
responsible.
You're even
for the
more
child.
responsible if you become the legal guardian. Something bad happens to the kid. You're more responsible
Right.
than if it just happened under your roof.
But you're just
Now
putting
you're-
more roadblocks for
It's a-
people to sue you. You know,
I don't think that ever happened, and I think that'll come
know.
out. I don't think that ever happened. I think he said it in video. I think P. Diddy said it like, "Yeah, man, I got 48 hours with Justin Bieber. He was the biggest thing on the planet. Everybody was talking about Bieber. The Bieber fever was exploding. Every little girl and teen crush in the world was like, oh, I love Bieber. I want Bieber to be father of my children one day. Da, 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 da.
Right.
That's who he was. So what did Diddy do? He leached onto that and said, well, look who I got. We're going to do what every 15-year-old kid's dream wants to be. And every 15-year-old kid would probably say, yep, that's what I want. And walked into something unwillingly and unknowingly what he was about to be groomed into and what was about to happen. I think it's given Bieber an enormous amount of PTSD over the years.
Tremendous.
I think that has affected his life more than anything. I think if you go back and look at all of Bieber's little hiccups where he got busted with the Brazilian hooker in bed and all these things, these are all roll back to where he was groomed by Diddy. And
Absolutely.
And that's the issue that we have in America. And it's the things that we have to stop.
You have a personal request on here. I don't know if you want to read that on air, but
He just messaged me. That's crazy. I just got that message. Hey, Big Mama, my wife and I wanted to look into IVF. I was wondering if you had any recommendations. IVF MD. They were great people all day long. They're down in Naples. Great offices. You can go to New York Pizza while you go down there to your appointment, so there's a reason to go to your appointment. That was my reason. We got an appointment?
pizza.
We're going to go see Dr. Albert. Let's go right now. We're going to New York Pizza for lunch. Great. Fantastic. Like, it was legitimately IVF MD was life-changing for me. They were great people. They the one thing that I was worried about, and I hope that he reads this and understands this, the one thing I was worried about when we went to IVF is that it was going to be my fault. And everyone always thinks that. The wife or the husband, one of the two is going to go in there, and they're like, oh, we're probably not working because my penis, my sperm ain't swimming right, or she thinks her eggs aren't coming out right. And by the way, every thought that you have as a man, she'll have as a woman. IVF MD takes that out of you immediately. They let you know it's no one's fault. It's usually a combination of the two. All right. It's never just one person. Rarely is it just one person. And usually when it's just one person, the one person knows. And I give a good example is our Winnebaby 1 and the Rivera family. He had testicular cancer, and they were able to get like 7, 8, 10 sperm samples out of him and have them viable for birth. And now they've had 2 children.
Good.
Yeah.
And right, and he has that's it. Like they can't have anymore. He doesn't have any,
awesome.
like they took that sperm before he lost everything because of testicular cancer, and now they've got 2 children.
Man, that's beautiful. Man.
And that would be the only
that.
case where like, all right, we've got to do something because it's me.
Yeah.
But don't, and IVFMD probably didn't make him feel that way. They probably made, oh no, you're good, man. We got you all covered. You having a baby. You all good.
Right.
And that's how it was. And they told us what we had to do. I will say this. There is a drawback, and every guy's going to go, no way. It's the beginning of it. You try every option before. Even when you start seeing an IVF doctor, they're going to want you to try all these other options before they get to IVF. All right? And one of them is timed booty.
Oh, like on a schedule?
That's tough.
Bro.
That's tough.
It's tough when your wife is like, I need you to be here at 11:43 to bang.
Yeah. No, that's tough.
And you're like,
because
then you got to be ready to go to 11:40. You can't be like at 11:30, be like, all right, let's get warmed up and get going. Because if you finish like at 11:35,
It's over.
you
The
may have
window.
messed up the process. Like it's really timed out. Like you got to get it in this window. And sometimes you coming home from a hard day work, and you're like, damn, I don't want to do it.
Yeah.
I'm not in the mood. Or she's not in the mood.
Yeah.
And you know what? There's nothing worse than booty when she's not into it at all.
or that's scheduled, right? Like what's the worst? Yeah, what's the worst way to have booty?
Are you done yet?
Yeah.
Right?
Hurry up.
You're not there because you take away. When that happens, and I'm just letting everyone know that's the situation. It's fun. Don't get me wrong. Like you still getting your rocks off. I get it. But at the same time, you got to understand that neither one of you are doing it for the passion or doing it for the love or doing it even for the fun. They're not even doing it for the fun. You're doing it for the kid.
Business.
It's like checking
Business.
in. Chicken
It's
and network.
business. Hey, we're done. Put your legs in there, bitch. I got to go.
No, I didn't go into porno because I can't have sex on demand.
Right.
I'm not that kind of guy.
Right. It was a great experience for me.
Yeah.
I'll never. I would tell you this: don't document it all. Put it all on the internet. Share it with the world. Because
Yeah.
I will tell you this: the support circle for IVF parents is massive. And Sarah and I have coached more people across the country than like legitimately it's what we should be doing. We should be motivational IVF speakers, and we should run around the country telling everybody that there's hope, because we've talked a couple in Cincinnati through their life to the point where we're personal friends with them now.
Really?
Like, these are people that we've met in this IVF circle that we would have never met anywhere else, because people like him know that we had a very public IVF baby. All right. Our child, Finn, was one. His conception was on the internet. His birth was on the internet. He was a miracle to be conceived. He was a miracle to be born.
Yeah.
Understand that he was 72 days early. So people were already following this whole. I get chills when I tell this, because everybody was invested in the IVF journey, because we documented it all. Like, I documented the insemination on Facebook Live. IVF DMD, we did a lot of different paperwork and everything to get it legal to do it, but it was a massive thing that we shared with everybody. So when Finn came 72 days early, the world was captivated. And people just started sending us shit. People started, like, people were invested in, like, we had, like, flowers and candies and food. So much shit at the hospital was unbelievable. And to this day, people were following. And when basically is what he was. And when I tell people to this day, he's 6. And now all he wants to do is play hockey. He wants to be a goalie. I'm trying to talk him out of that, but I'm not going to stop him from his dream. If he wants to be a goalie, he could be a goalie. I think he should be a shooter. I think it's what he's designed to do. I've watched him learn. I know what it is, but I'm not his coach. He's got a professional coach. My job is to be a parent on the sideline to support the coach's decision. Right, Coach?
Yep.
Right? And that's my job. So, and I know that because I've never played hockey. I've been on the ice as a little kid, but that little miracle child wants to go get his teeth knocked out, and I'm cool with it. So that's who he's turned into.
You're like, how hard it was for me to get these teeth in you?
Right, damn. But
they wear protection now.
They wear protection like nobody's business. Like, I don't know if is it like that for football now too?
Yeah, I mean the protection,
elbow,
from where it has come to
covered completely.
Yeah.
He wears padded pants that are like football pants.
Yep.
Right? That have all the pads already built in. He's got shin guards like a catcher for a baseball team. All right. He's got a vest on that looks like he could be a gladiator.
Oh my goodness.
Underneath his stuff. It's got shoulder pads built in, but it's way better than any shoulder pads I've ever seen for a football team in my life. All right?
And he's cool with wearing all this stuff?
He's got a neck guard. He's got his helmet with a everything is protected. His gloves, you could punch a steel wall and not break your finger. Like, they're intense. Yeah. Like, everything is protected on this kid. And then he's got padded shorts that go over the padded pants.
Oh my goodness.
So he's completely protected. And I was like, when he puts it on, he's like, I don't want to wear the elbow pads. I said, until your elbow hits the ice, kid.
Then you're gonna learn.
And then you're gonna
I don't like to wear a cup. You get hit where that cup's supposed to be.
Right, until you take a shot to the jizz, and then you're like,
Wish I had that cup.
And then everyone on the sidelines doing the same thing, because whenever you see it happen to somebody else, you're like, oh.
Just thinking about it. Thinking about it makes me pucker up.
Is that how you guys like bond? You just see somebody, you're like, oh, everybody has to feel the
we
same
bond
pain.
by playing Call of Duty from 8 to 9:30 every day. All right.
Getting kicked in the nuts.
That's right. And on that note, I'm leaving.
All right, buddy.
Because of my big announcement today, I got to go buy a Buck shirt.
Oh my
Go Bucks!
I expect to see it on Facebook by the end of the day.
I'm gonna have a Bucks hat and shirt on.
By the end of the day, I expect to see it on Facebook and this announcement publicly made on your Facebook page, or it don't hold no weight.
And tag everybody.
Wow.
You can say it on the show, but if you ain't publicly declared it on your Facebook page by wearing a Buck shirt,
it doesn't mean
it's
anything.
bullshit.
Yeah. If it's not on Facebook,
is that gonna set it off? That's gonna set it off.
And you'll know when I talk shit about you today. If you ain't got it by the time we game time, I'm talking shit about this announcement we game.
Okay. All right.
All right. Just so you know.
All right. See
That's my
y'all
friend,
later.
bro. I love
Peace
this
out.
guy.
Be
This
safe,
guy introduced me
Florida.
for my This guy introduced me for my campaign. Great friend of mine. I love Bob. Thank you for being here,
We
Coach.
love you,
Be
Bob.
good, Southwest Florida. We'll see y'all.
He's
I
a
know
lot.
you got a long drive
By the
home.
way,
Yeah.
right. Did you walk or drive?
I drove. It's raining. Hurricane out. It's
I was
hurricane.
gonna say take a scooter.
The wind's not even blowing.
The canal's up over
The wind isn't even blowing. Where the fuck is Darlene?
Send my fish back, Bob.
Send my fish back.
I'm still a little miffed about my fish hanging out of Bob. Oh my goodness. Have a phenomenal day, Coach Bob. Thank you, Selena. There you go. He riled up everybody. He literally pulled us all out of bed because this was going to be intense.
Oh, I won't. Listen, I'll tell you straight up. When I knew that Darlene wasn't coming, and 100% knew that was happening.
You were done.
I was done. I was like, cool. To be real honest, I was unsure of where the weather was. And to be honest, this is even lighter than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
It's actually a really nice time. It's nice outside right now.
Let's go canoeing.
It's very comfortable out there.
Right. The wind is kind of breezy. It's not too hot or humid. And now I know this is the calm before the storm, and that's what happens. But maybe, usually it's hot as balls right before we get drilled.
Oh, that's the worst.
That's when you know it's coming.
That's when you
If
know
it's
it's
like
bad.
9,000 degrees, you know you're getting ready to get your ass handed to you.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yesterday was nice. It was 89. It was
The water is coming up a little bit, but it's not significant.
I think we're not gonna. I'm gonna safely say that I think we're not gonna get that big of an impact besides what's going on right now.
I can't believe you said that.
Right
it
now,
just
that's
breached the
it.
seawall a little bit ago by maybe 1.5 inches, 2 inches.
Joshua says that in Naples the sun is out. So
Right.
Naples is already past it. There you go.
That's over. I hope you guys enjoyed it.
Yeah. Oh wow, we all miss work for this.
I never forget the news rolling around this morning. It might be the one thing I'll never forget.
Yeah.
And looking for floods. And they went from person to person to person to person looking for flooded area. And they had like three people out on the streets. Like, all right, let's check in live now with Joe. Joe's out there on the corner. And they'd go to Joe, and Joe would be like, all right, we're driving down Riverside, which, as you know, is right next to the river and is prone to flooding. And it's like got like tiny little puddles on the like the shit is out front of here. Like,
Yeah.
you know, and they're driving down. No flooding, no nothing.
Right.
Now, do I think it's still to come? I still think we got a little bit more terrestrial rain and maybe a little tiny bit of a spottle flooding. I think your surge is going to be done because this is going to be the peak of it right here, and then it's going to come down. Now, that's just me. Once again, I'm not a meteorologist. I'm a DJ who's lived here for a while.
Sean, can you switch the feeds so we can have the chat up there?
I can't. We'll talk about it after the show.
They're saying that, so Joshua's saying
What happened?
that there's 2 more storms out developing right now. That's what they're saying. So I guess they're like, well, we got more stuff coming.
Well, that's what
Don't
I've
be
been worried
disappointed.
about,
Yeah.
is that this is the H storm, and I don't care about the H storm. I didn't expect the H storm to hit us. I'm worried about the I storm. Where is the I name storm, and where is that, and when is it coming? That's what I want to know.
That would be the
is
next
there
one,
an
right?
Yeah, that's the next storm. That's the one I care about. It's the one that does not like Southwest Florida. Anybody with the name I doesn't like Southwest Florida. Irma, Ian.
Oh, yeah. Irma and Ian. That's right. I was
Don't
trying to
like the
think, I'm
eyes.
like-
You got to get me past eyes. You just do.
I'm like, I know we got Charlie. The biggest one that I remember was Andrew in Miami. That one was bad. That was just bad. We had no power, but we weren't ready. That's what basically put like all the hurricane, restrictions and things that we should do moving forward. So that was like a big impact for us was Andrew because that destroyed Miami, especially Homestead, the most actually. All right, there you go.
My wife's trying to get me to move to Costa Rica.
You're moving to Costa Rica?
Yep, she just sent me a condo in Costa Rica.
I heard Costa Rica is very Americanized.
3 pools, state-of-the-art gym, 2 barbecues, co-working out, playground, commercial retail on site.
Yeah.
I could pay cash for it with the money I'd make on my house.
You
2 bedroom, 1 bath. That's too small. 14.4 though. Pretty gorgeous. Wonder why she sent me that. What, she want me to buy and make it a vacation rental? What is she doing? I don't know. I don't understand it.
There was a lady on TikTok yesterday. Now that you said that, it was pretty interesting. She was Canadian, and she was talking about how they all went to Mexico, and she was able not only to purchase a house with selling her home in Canada, purchase a home there, purchase a vacation home, has her kid in like the highest education, private school that they have there, and so she's obviously learning to be bilingual. So the kid's like almost completely fluent now because she goes to that school in Mexico. And she was talking about how like the market for like vacation rentals and things like that is so high that you never go without making money. And it's just like what are we doing? Like, how do we get into this? Like, sounds like a great idea. So we got to follow this lady.
Johnny D. Hooker, great on the Facebook feed. I'm going to go hang out in the cave, but always flooded. He's a tow truck driver. Good idea.
Yeah, you get customers on the side of the road.
Right. They're saying the 2 more. I'm really interested in the 2 more storms. I'm going to research those when I get out of here today. But even Selena was like, yes, Costa Rica. Jamie, damn. Right. It's $234,000, 2-bedroom, 1-bath, 14th floor in Costa Rica.
Really?
I mean, that's a pretty solid deal. You can almost rent it out for your mortgage payment, just for the record.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Like, but at the same time, I don't want to be a landlord in another country. Seems like a lot. Like, the dishwasher's broke. Shit.
Well, do they have
Time to move to
management
Costa
companies?
Rica.
Right.
Maybe Empire can start an overseas management company.
There you go. There you go.
There you
That's
go.
the deal. I'm sure that, right. That's a great way to go.
There you go. Cut me into the deal because I just gave you a great idea.
Here's what I'm going to do today, guys. I'm going to be honest. We're going to get out of here a little early today.
Yeah.
I'm going to take us to break. We're going to go get things done. I want to be back. I want to get back to my house while the sun's shining. That's what I want to do. I timed it perfectly. It didn't rain on me one drop on the way here. I waited outside. I waited, and the rain went away. I was like, but do you want to say anything before we get out of here today, Sean?
I can't believe we
No,
couldn't
I'm
even
good.
get D on the phone like for 1 minute.
It's all right. She's
We
mad
should
at us.
try.
She's probably mad at me. I talk too much shit. Sometimes I talk too much shit and piss people off.
Oh.
I don't know how to talk just enough shit.
I think this is Fort Myers Beach here in the live screen.
Is it? Oh, yeah. That is. That's the broke down bridge.
The pier.
Or the pier. I always, to me, bridges and piers are all the same thing. You're walking
That's
on water.
that's the clock on Fort Myers Beach,
Oh,
isn't it?
yeah, there it is. That's the
Well,
clock.
what's going? You know what? Here, hold on. Before I get out, let's do this. Let me look up Beach Talk Radio because he'll be live there.
Is that? Oh, yeah. Is that Margarita?
Sterling Avenue, right now currently flooded in Fort Myers Beach. South End walk around they did this morning, looking pretty solid over there on Beach Talk Radio.
Yeah.
I wonder if I can get Ed on the phone. It's going to come. We still got, like I said, we still got a little bit to come here. But I would say stay safe and do your thing, man. And just know that if it ever goes south, we'll be here for you.
We are good. Everybody here, at least where we're at, we're all right. And I hope that you are too. So.
And I want to leave everybody, don't forget, Big Mama Radio this Sunday. Once again, we're going to be all a part of the big kickoff to the Fall Vendor Market happening at Santa Barbara right next to Sunsplash this Sunday. It goes on from 10 to 3. We'll be there 11 to 1. Come hang out, say hello with us. It's going to be a great weekend event. And that's all I got for you guys. Anything else?
That's
No?
it.
All right. Remember when that repo man comes for the car, don't forget to
Save the radio.
Playing big hits. Big Mama Radio.